long story short, you guys walk out of the bank. Russell disappears. Russell, throughout the session, comes to, does something, goes black again, or blacks out again. Comes to, does something, blacks out again. Adrian goes and attunes to the necklace and finds out that the necklace has the ability to imprison something once every 7 days inside the necklace. And first they go to the meth lab, tune to it, leave said meth lab, wanders around for a bit, tells some guards, like, hey, if the shelters are down, there's this place that makes meth that I know about, and you can go there. Before they go back to the meth lab, because, you know, shit sucks, and they're not having a good time because they attempted to imprison the dragon. It was actually one roll off. It was very close. I had you roll it, so no cheating.
What you mean?
So to lick Adrian's wound, they go back to the meth lab, where a creature that can sense people's souls and try to devour their souls was roaming around down there. Adrian couldn't hide from it because it can pinpoint your position exactly where you're at if you have a soul. Engaged in a fight, won the fight before leaving because more were coming in. We go to the other rest of the party, where they engage first 2 flying dragons. The dragons, it hurt. They were successful in defeating it, but they're in a lot of pain. They start looking for all the places Adrian might go, and so they start by going to your old house, see if Adrian's there. They were going to go see Salvatore's location, find out that Salvatore has been very busy. He's got people leaving, going, doing things for him. It looks like Salvatore is putting up a defense around his areas of the city. A little bit of taunting with Salvatore's people, and they're like, we don't care, we're under attack, go away. So they promptly go away before they end up at the bridge, and they're trying to get across to go check the other locations for Adrian, when Oliver reveals who they are, and they are promptly kind of arrested. We'll get to that in a second. Russell gets attacked by this fun thing, but he didn't let himself get hugged, which is very disappointing. So they might pop back up later and you'll get to see it. Long story short, long baggy skin that can turn into like wings because there's so much of it. It looks like they're wearing robes, but with skin.
As soon as that was revealed, I'm just like, yep, plus I'm at the directions.
Fight this son of a bitch.
Well, I would say, think of a flying squirrel with no fur.
Yep. But anyway, so you 4 show up at the bridge. They are getting arrested, and you guys can remain arrested if you want. My question to you is, once people start getting arrested, what do you do? Or once basically they say, oh, y'all are those people, you're under arrest, what do you do?
And everyone else is just gonna go.
Well, right now you don't know what the decision's gonna be.
Okay.
I mean, they are debating it in front of you, and it seems like they want to go.
Oliver's pretty belligerent about it.
Like, wanting to
Now, he's gonna go, but he's gonna make it hook.
He,
The way he
because
makes everything.
at least what I remember him ending was he was trying to argue like, well, we need our help. Can't you see what's going on?
Right, okay.
We've got stuff to do. And they're like, no, you got to be under arrest. And he's thinking begrudgingly, fine, I can go in and I'll talk to him and I'll get out there because someone on the inside has got to know these poor saps are just doing their job.
Yeah.
Okay. If we go in there, they're gonna take all of our weapons, and then we're gonna be defenseless when the jail inevitably gets sacked.
I mean, they haven't taken them off us yet, but you guys probably should let us stay armed. I mean,
Well-
if we come in peacefully.
They're walking to y'all at this point,
Oh.
because like I said, I didn't want to, like, I want you to give an opportunity to see what all of them would do. It's gonna be quick though, because they're coming to arrest you, so.
We're on a bridge.
Yeah, you're on the, y'all are trying to cross, so y'all are like right here
Yeah.
trying to get by. So I wouldn't say you're necessarily on the bridge, but you're right where the guards are posted at the bridge.
The idea being that we can go to the reprieve and check for Adrian.
reprieve and the dormant room.
Okay.
There.
I have no desire to be arrested. I'm gonna go. Can I turn around and start collecting stones?
I mean, they're actively coming to arrest you, so you could, but I would advise against it.
Okay.
Like, give me your intent, because I'm kind of confused here.
I'm gonna jump into the river.
Okay.
The intent here is to sink.
Okay. Okay.
You just run off, and it's like,
Yeah. I mean, you don't have to jump off to get away. You can simply, like I said, you're at the thing.
Okay.
You can run another direction.
But there
You can
are
choose the
nightmares.
river, whatever you want to do. What?
it's everywhere.
Right?
Do a perception
Presumably
check.
I mean,
fighting's back there.
think of how many of them's come through the water city.
Now it's all over the city. It's
The lighting there is accurate. The lights on that side of the city that y'all are heading to are down.
And there are places over there now that are on fire. It's just I don't have another map for it.
I got a 24.
There are things swimming in there that don't look like they normally would fall in.
Okay, I shouldn't have done that. I'm gonna turn around and leave them.
Okay. Do y'all join?
Arlen, where are you going? Hold on, we'll be right back.
They start chasing.
Oh, we're just walking. Like, so what's the plan?
Are you really just walking?
I'm not.
He's-
If
Then
they're
he'd
gonna
be
chase
trying
me,
to keep
I'm
pace.
Okay.
So what's the plan? What are we doing?
Alright, so let's do this. No, y'all are high enough level, and they've got enough shit to do. You see one pull out a stone and start calling it in, but they're remaining in there. They're not gonna follow y'all out into that hellhole. All right.
Just imagine like an actual rook, like shaped person, and then just going looking into the water, and then going, and then just kind of like going this way, and then some guards just go pick up a random stone.
It's like I got an ABV valve on this rope. It's moving in a straight line.
The city kitties are on our
Oh
tail.
my god, dude! Oh, it's just in my mind's eye.
Now, you guys do know there's another way across, and that's through the northern part of the city.
That's where
How strong are you feeling?
About 15 times as strong as you.
I do not even know how to respond to that. Can we fly them over?
Oh,
I am going to cast a level 3 Cure Wounds on myself. So you all will see me go from dying to... We'll see in a second.
not that good.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've lost a lot of blood, and my arm may be broken.
Oh wait, okay, you're doing this. You have how many?
14, 15, whatever.
15,
He has 15, I have 14.
What's your AC?
18.
He's easier to hit.
I can use my. I should use my.
Okay, then I will heal. You get 16.
16.
He spits it out and then just drinks it again. Oh.
I'm not doing level 2. It's basically like I get a short rest very, very quickly. So I actually got about 30 HP, so that's pretty good.
So my thought here is essentially to go see what's happening in the other city.
Okay.
I want to know what's going on in the council building.
In the what building?
The big. I guess I don't know that.
Where the mages are?
Yes.
Oh.
And then to go. See what some other people are doing.
Well, now that we know we're wanted, and the mages run the city, and that's where the highest concentration of them are going to be, I'm okay at sneaking, but not that great. Yeah, if we get caught, we're gonna get obliterated.
What do you right here? He knows where Good. Maybe we should talk to him.
Forto?
I suspect he's dead. The outer gate.
There's a
Take
pregnant
5d10
clause. Like,
psychic damage.
do we think that that's because he's dead, or because he has? Since the word's out, why would it matter?
That's not the kind of spell that was.
Wait, what? Oliver diverts path.
No, we're going this way. We can't get to him that way anyway.
Well, no, Father Fort Hill's literally right up there on the corner.
Oh, really?
Uh-huh.
And y'all right there.
Oh, I don't suggest we go back there. He can take care of himself.
Wait, but you just said he might be dead. As he's like,
Yes, so there's no point in us going back there.
He might be able to take care of us.
we got them diamonds. Come on.
I can't do that right now.
Remember what we said earlier? We could take a quick detour. You and I are pretty fast. We can catch up.
If it comes down to it, I'll go with you, but I don't think we should separate any more than we have.
We have a better shot at Adrian being at the church than at the council too.
Okay.
I want to go up there,
She's
but
Well, maybe she might have found her wizard friend to hang out with as a safety.
Well, I mean, if
Probably
she's
better off there.
anywhere, she's probably going to be at the reprieve. Because, I mean, that's where we would all meet, right? If, like, this kind of apocalypse was happening.
So long as
unless
it's still
they're
standing.
trying to arrest everyone who lives at the reprieve.
I think Adrian actually will be able to hide pretty well though there. You know, we have the panic room. It's Russell's room. He's got. I was gonna make a panic room.
It's a panic room.
No.
Not even God knows about it.
No. It's called rope trick.
Rope thing that you pull up in an attic. Just
be better at finding her.
and then go into the attic and you're not in there.
Can you tell us if she's still around?
No. I'm
The big
very
dragon's
tired.
still flying around, right?
Yeah, every so often you see it, like the sky light up with a red, and then an explosion is heard. And
Can we just run to the church
Okay.
real quick then?
Okay, but let's agree that if we run into more things, we abandon that and run away.
Yeah, I mean,
Fair enough.
see if Fort Hill's alive. Hopefully he's alive. He can help us. And then we find a way across the river. 'Cause we got to get to the reprieve.
And we get there by going up.
If we do that, we got to be real careful, or we just swim across, maybe at one of the narrower passages. But
I mean,
I mean, you both can fly, so you guys carry us across real quick.
we could try. I mean, that would be my guess. Would be I carry Arlen and you can carry Oliver.
And we just have to time it so the big thing flying doesn't see little
Right.
things flying, and then is like want to eat us smaller things.
I wonder if the big thing eats the smaller things that it spawns.
We're moving towards the
We're standing
while
still, like, give me a second.
so church or not? I'm
Church.
kinda confused.
Take me to church with the song, I think.
Yep.
I do the church. Okay. Right, y'all arrive at the church. It is still standing. It is still there. People are going in and out. It looks like it's basically a makeshift hospital at the moment. And
Is there someone who looks like they work here?
yeah, I mean there are like nuns and other type of priests and them like run around.
Where's Father Portal?
He was at the. He tells you he was up there at the meeting.
Yeah.
Before it was hit.
Like that place, the big place was hit.
Mm-hmm. That's the first thing the dragon attacked.
Can I cast guidance on myself?
Yeah.
Does it work?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Okay, maybe we step inside real quick. We can help everyone out real fast and
No.
ourselves.
No.
It's gonna take a minute.
Minutes to do what? Oh, you're gonna
hold out his.
Oh, Spiritus Santo.
Yeah. I'm
We used it for that.
You did.
Walk
We
into a
did?
church.
Yeah, we used it in the vault.
That's true.
It's been a long day for y'all.
Someone walks by, like as you try to activate it, like, yeah, it's been a long day, eh? It's just Isaac in game.
Are there resources you can spare?
I mean, honestly, no. We're taking care of critically injured people that are going to die without it.
I'll look around. Are there a couple of people that look real bad off?
Yeah, all over the place.
But they're making death saves.
Hey, he'll go over to.
Spare.
You can roll a medicine if you want to get that specific. But yeah, this.
He'll go over to 3 different ones and do a quick lay on hands, giving each one an HP.
Okay.
There are people that look like they are just dying. Bayor and Superb will go.
It's like the bugs. No, don't take me.
This owl in a little vest and a monocle. It's like,
Like someone's going in and out of consciousness, and they hear like in a church like wings. It's like I'm on the back. An angel's coming for me.
I barely get this through.
But no, they get over it when they wake up. Right, now heal some people.
I mean, in less than a minute to do.
Yes. People are saying thank you. God sends.
Good. Our PR's going up after we raided a vault.
Be sure to tell the guards that.
You gotta tell
the
them
reprieve was here.
Bear.
A God that you heal description.
It's one of it's fair. Deal with me later.
Does the sewer go under the river?
No.
Okay.
It's not like the British Channel. We can drive under.
So my vote is
That'll be in Yard Chart 2.0.
Yes.
All right.
So we're not flying. We're gonna go up towards where the mages are.
Be sure we couldn't sit here for an hour.
I mean,
What's the thing? But yeah, there's catnap where I can do a short rest in 10 minutes. I can give it to somebody, but I don't think I have it yet. Shit.
Pretty sure it's level 2, but I don't think you would have had it
I
that
didn't
way.
know.
I mean, I don't really think we have an hour. I think still around.
Yeah, well, catnap takes a short nest, 10 minutes.
Right, but we don't have that.
Worth it. So.
Head north.
We're gonna try to fly.
I don't think we should.
And maybe take that after we see what the bridge looks like.
No, please say yes. Alright. So you guys head to the north. Bridge is intact.
Are there guards? Like, what's happening up here?
There are no guards at this bridge, no. These buildings are... they're not on fire. You can tell at one point they were probably on fire, and there are chunks missing out of them.
Okay, I'm gonna do detect magic as we walk, just to make
Okay.
sure we're not walking into any magical like traps or
Okay.
they've set defenses.
So I'm assuming you originally cast that on the way up?
Guards here kind of concerned me.
I'm gonna have my lantern. Looking for stuff.
Is it like as we're moving up that way? Is it like dark? Like if you don't have
Yeah.
dark vision, you can't see. Okay.
Well, I mean, it's... let's just say... well, yeah, no. It is cloudy. It is raining. So yes. You... even in night, there's not even moonlight to give you light, so...
So drift globe is in.
Yeah, and I mean, obviously you've got the burning city to the south and to the east and to the northeast that's giving you some ambient light, but, you know, it's not a...
Do we see any mages like we had the last time there was a big hubbub flying around and blasting up that?
You don't see any mages in the air. I will say that you have come across mages engaging in battle against creatures. Like you've seen people running for their lives. You've seen guards attacking things. Just imagine running through the city. It's not quiet. It's people are fighting for their lives. People are doing things. That's why, if I wasn't so pressed for time, I would still be attacking you as you guys go. But just imagine things have attacked, and or like either defeating or moving or running or whatever the case may be throughout this whole time.
And that thing sitting in the building, is that?
No, that's just something that they fought last time.
We continue to proceed up and around.
Okay. When you guys get to, do y'all guys try to go into here, or y'all just going up and around?
Probably try to do it, right?
I mean, taking the shortest route is.
Okay, well then that would be up and around this way because you'd have to climb the hill and.
Oh,
Yeah, because that's on a raised, and there doesn't look like there's a path out on
No,
the side.
technically, I guess you could go like that, but like I'm wondering
You're
if
good.
you're going in, trying to go in here or not. Is basically what I want to know. So you guys are going across. Okay, so yeah, you make it across, no issue. Anything else? Yeah, you're here now. You're over here now. Where do you want to go?
Oh, I
So
thought we were trying to get
we made it all the way.
No, that's what I'm saying. Are you going up and around, or do you want to go in here? Which one is it that said you want to do?
you said you wanted to go in?
Well,
I will.
yeah.
let's go.
I think that's.
When you get to this gate, you will stop. Like there are people guarding it.
So as we're rounding to go up the hill, we see guards actively there.
Yes.
Oliver was up. Hey,
Guards,
this
mages.
didn't work well last time.
I'm here. She's mad.
Do you approach it? Do you approach the guards?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oliver's hanging back.
Uh,
I have the little emblem she gave me to get for.
they are going to. Let's roll. Let's see if they would recognize you.
Is this where you came out of the first time? Where you came out of the thing?
Yeah, the winter work thing was in there.
He walked through a door in this building, and it took him to the Feywild.
Cool.
Yep. They do not recognize you. They do recognize the symbol, but they do tell you that this place is off limits currently. We're not letting anybody pass for any reason,
Is there
unless you're authorized person.
authorized personnel?
We know Chloe Decker. Is she in contact
Look,
with
guys,
you?
we're in the middle of a shitstorm. And he starts pointing to several different shelters you guys can go to.
Uh-huh.
We suggest that if you're civilians, you go down there.
And if you needed help,
Then find, and he points out a few stations, like police stations and stuff around the area where people are gathering to help fight.
understood. Thank you.
Oliver's like peering around, looking up at the hills. Did you hang back or did you go up? What's going on?
Up and around.
They don't look arrested.
I imagine they have bigger concerns.
You want to do a quick once over?
I imagine that if it's fine in there, or if they wouldn't be standing there unless it was fine in there.
Okay. Makes sense.
So Adrian probably needs us more than they do.
For sure. I just wanted to see if you wanted to take a peek in there real quick.
That's okay.
Okay. Man, I'll be like, who is that right there?
It's like you fly up and above it, and the magic anti-air defense is just. It's like, oh god.
Anti-air guns.
Alright, y'all leave, y'all continue around.
Yep.
Okay. What are you working on?
So she went from the meth lab to the reprieve, right?
No, you went to the Reprieve first, meth lab,
Yeah.
you went back up, went back down to the meth lab. You might have said you were going to the bubble room at some point.
She would actually, she would be going to Grigori's at this point.
Gregorius. Okay.
And so she'd be trying to stick to the shadows and be sneaky as she's trying to get around all the fighting and everything. So she can try to get to Grigori's in one piece. hopefully looking for a way to speed up the process that the medallion
Okay.
takes.
Right. You get to Gregory's.
Mhm.
What do you want to do?
She'll just open the door.
Okay. Ah.
Con save.
That clip of boarding days for car.
DC 21.
Well, we see a bright flash on the horizon. Oh, found Adrian.
It could be
She's
inferred
gone
that
like
you
just one full Sarah
jumped at the
Connor
dragon.
now, where she has like been fighting for a week straight, and so she's like efficient at killing the little things and telling people where to run. She just doesn't have time for people shit right now.
You know what? We'll just say it has another type of defense. You don't like. There's no different warning that blows up. He's a respectable member of the society. He can't have mailmen blow up when they knock on his door. So.
You're like, no, it is illegal to set booby traps for intruders.
Yeah. So.
But yeah, she'll open the door and call out his name. No response. She'll cast light on a dagger. She'll conjure a dagger and cast light on it, and then like hold it above her head as she goes in.
You do remember.
Mhm.
A few days prior, you did do some investigating where wizards did booby trap their house.
That's fair.
So keep that in mind.
Cast the light. Thinks for a second, and then she will check for traps.
Okay. Please roll me a perception or investigation.
Do an investigation. $17.
You do find some. You don't really recognize what spells are there, but there's some runic marks. There's nothing mundane here. There is a door that definitely looks like it is very well trapped by multiple runes, and you can tell. Well, roll me upon it.
14?
You know that they're beyond your level of being able to recognize what symbol it is.
I guess she'll like scribble out a note and then jab one of the daggers into the note, like on a wall.
Okay.
Telling Grigori where to find her.
But you're looking for
You going full Captain Hook, yeah.
Yeah, just
Are you doing this with a conjured dagger?
100%.
100%, and then just
Yeah, okay.
I was afraid that you were like, I'm just gonna just hit it right on the rune. I'm like, God, no!
She'll use one of her old actual daggers, since now she can conjure however many she wants, but she'll use like an old one that would actually stick around. It'll be a note telling him she can do next, because she knows. So she knows she's going to be arrested if she goes to help the guard. The meth lab is no use. I guess she'll start heading towards the church, towards where Father Forthill is, or was.
No, it's perfect. How can I convince you to go through the... Okay, so what is the path you choose to take?
She'll stay above ground because she doesn't want to be caught alone in the sewers, plus she's really hurt, so she's keeping above ground. If there's like bridges she can take or
Well,
alleyways.
The only bridge is going to be through here, or you go through the north. You could attempt... I mean, you're not aware of the river yet, so you could attempt a boat.
I mean, it's only like 2 squares, so like just 10 feet jump.
That's exactly what that is.
Grigori's house is more to the north, right?
No, I thought I had him...
I thought it was down in the wide.
She'll go to the north because that is going to be closest to what she assumes is the wizards' side of town.
Okay.
So she's going where there's air support, ultimately.
Okay.
So whatever that bridge that she can cross up into that area.
We pass on one side of a house and you're on the other. We just miss you by one.
Like 2 ships in the night.
Yeah.
Alright. So.
When we get over the other side of the water, I'm gonna cast guidance on myself.
Okay.
Does it work? Yep.
Maybe he's just staying more than 60 feet away.
If that's the case, that's totally fine, but that's more information than 0.
Or maybe he's staying.
Yeah, I think it's
He's in the sun.
you get ascending.
Over human teeth appear on the moon.
It is from someone you don't recognize, but they are basically telling you your brothers are. Do you remember where Matthias was? Down here?
Oh, like his house?
Yeah. That your brothers are at that house and they need backup.
God. 5 words to respond. Yeah. Huh.
And I was trying to pull up your brothers' names fast enough, but
There's one Steagle. Rattler. Grapefruit.
Lefrit.
they Livret,
Tori-
Lebret. You did that on purpose. Toriel,
I sure did.
Kerman,
They're twins.
Archimedes, or Archie. They give you a couple of those names, not the ones that are the same, with different vowels.
I see nothing.
I guess I'll just say, what are they doing there? Who is this? Are they all alive? I don't know how many words that was, but that's most of it. Yeah, that's
20.
21.
I'm sorry, 11.
Have you seen a dragon? You know what time it is?
Can you tell Adrian to meet us there?
Yeah, I'll get right on that. No, I'm just kidding. He goes, spell power low. They were at the reprieve when things went bad. Some are injured, none dead.
You guys hear me respond to?
You talking out loud to something?
I think we established that was in the head.
Okay.
Message is audible.
Message is audible or sending?
Message.
You know, sending.
Yes.
Message, you got a point in whisper.
I just got a sending that my brothers are at Matthias' old house and they need help now.
Okay.
That's where I'm going.
Who told you this?
They neglected to say in their second sending.
So you know, so...
Did you ask them who it was?
Yeah.
I mean, they give you a name. And
Robert California.
They give you Robert California. Yeah, no, that's what they say. I'm Robert California. I'm the fucking Lizard King. And I'm an abjuration wizard for the council. But I mean, like, not like they showed you ID.
Sure. Yeah.
So
Robert California.
And we trust this person?
He's the renowned abjurer for the council.
Is that actually, is that who that is for real?
No,
What, it's not who that is.
Bro, it's
Will he be hurt? Do you feel hurt right now in this moment, Jim? That's your decision, not mine.
It's an 11.
I mean, y'all can roll insight if you feel like he's lying to you.
I don't know what I'm lying about. Did he tell me? Is that what I'm saying?
I mean, renowned abjurer for the council. I mean, I don't know. He's an active wizard. He's like, you don't know what level he is, but he's like 3rd level. He's like, whatever.
I rolled a 30.
16.
He seems a little flippant.
I understand. I felt the same way roughly 30-ish minutes ago in game time. I feel you. Okay, I get it. If we need to head there, we're there.
Let's find
That's
Adrian first.
The reprieve's on the way.
Yep, I mean, we're going to go by there. It's on the way.
That's an
We'll
extra
pick up
person to
stuff.
help.
I will meet you guys at Matthias's.
Nope. How about we stick
Yes,
together?
indeed. Unless you're gonna bind me, I'm going.
It would be
Okay.
frivolous because you can teleport to your shadow. So
That's true.
would you?
Meow.
Okay, well, give us 5 seconds. Do you want to go with him, and we can check the reprieve and meet them there? We're pretty fast.
I mean, I can keep him alive.
Keep who alive? Well, yeah, I mean,
Kid.
you can help keep me alive, and they can help keep him alive, and vice versa. I think we can all do at least one instance of trying to pick somebody back up.
Oh yeah, that's kind of fair.
Okay. How many spells do you currently have?
I have 4.
It's been 35 seconds.
Russell, come back.
Fine. But I want to keep a really, like, in case she's running around here somewhere, I want to keep it.
Sending stone?
Yes.
You
Yeah.
have it.
No, I have it.
You have it.
Cool, I have it.
You have.
Who has the other one?
Arlen has the other
Rudy's like,
Yeah.
I did something
two
wrong.
people who were.
Staying together have the stones?
No, it's you
No, I'm
and
going
me
with you.
and those two.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
So I was like,
Oh my gosh.
I thought
We're gonna
you
die.
two were going to the reprieve. I thought us two were going to Matthias's.
No, you two are faster, so you should go together.
we're gonna go to the reprieve
Okay.
because that's a detour, and then we can meet them at Matthias's.
Maybe also check the Velvet Room.
Yep, we'll check along the way.
Yeah.
I would say just hop on smoke, and we'll get there.
Yep.
We're gonna get there really fast because I'm gonna have my sword out, and you're gonna be able to go. boom. So
Also-
we'll be hunting.
But also keep an eye out. Also, pay attention. Thank you.
It is that disadvantage if you go.
We don't.
Now I'm gonna say my past investigation of a 27 is gonna pay a lot of attention. And
Alright.
my passive protection of a 22.
Y'all take off?
Oh yeah.
Okay. About 3 minutes after they take off, you get a sending.
Okay.
This is Father Fort Hill. Church is under attack. We need your help. And Decker asked me to tell you that she's here. Let everyone know.
Somebody better get picked up and flown somewhere.
Rose Oliver then flies after him.
No, Oliver's gonna throw himself. Eats himself.
Would you like to roll an insight? You seem like
Yeah.
you're thinking.
Something doesn't seem right.
Okay.
How could he be there if he's dead?
Well, I mean, the insight's phenomenal. What is my insight?
Did the nurses lie to us then?
They didn't say he was dead.
No, but he said he
Well,
was
then
there.
yeah, but I mean, y'all been traveling now for 45 minutes
10.
to an hour.
They're splitting us up. They're splitting us
Yeah,
up.
man. That was Father Fort Hill.
So certainly is
My
what
insight says that's a lie. My
Yeah.
James's insight.
I'm gonna take this.
Oliver will kind of go. That's kind of weird. We were just there, and helped a couple people, and then heard that you were in the church when it blew up, or the council when it blew up. Are you okay?
25. You got to 25. Before you got to, are you okay? You gotta think of a lie.
No, actually, I'm trying to decide. I don't think they would respond.
Come on,
Only another insight. Well, do you tell him this?
Let's start moving.
Yeah, let's go.
All right.
Okay. Roll me another insight.
Another insight.
Takes your face and looks you in the eye. What is happening?
Alright. So then, you guys are going south.
Yeah, and while we're on our way, I am not sure that this is actually happening, okay? A lot of weird ass shit has happened, okay? So I think that we should make sure we should stop, observe, before we just run in there. I know that you're worried, but we're no help to anyone if we run in and dive in.
Got it. Observe,
Or get-
return, report.
Sure. How about observe? Go back.
with that 30, you do see him. It's kind of hard to tell the difference, but like he stops and looks like blink for a second, and you recognize that he's communicating with something.
Is God talking to you there, bud?
No.
I want to say that 30 is continuing. Like, he's not wrong, but he's not telling the whole truth there.
We need to find Adrian.
Did Arlen just talk to you?
Nope.
Did somebody just talk to you?
Yep.
Who talked to you?
Father Fort Hill.
So he's alive.
I guess.
Well, that's great. Did he have good news?
No.
Is there something that we need to know? By we, I mean me.
I mean, the church may be under attack.
Okay, is he there to defend it?
I don't know. He didn't say. He said, I need you to go back there and tell you something.
He didn't say we are under attack.
I thought he was alluding that he wasn't there.
No.
Oh, so
He's there now. You guys got to keep in mind, it happened really quick. But, you know, to go from this part of the city to this part of the city, it's usually like an hour. And y'all went up and around.
Yeah.
So.
Well, apparently he is there.
Okay. He said he needs your help.
Yeah. And he said to tell you something, but I really think we may need to find Adrian first.
Tell me what?
Well, sometimes you've got to keep secrets.
Yes! He's growing!
But look,
Oliver, and he puts his hand on your shoulder. You're a better man than I. I'm going to trust you right now. So let's go find Adrian.
we really, because she has the thing.
No, I get it. Let's go.
Oh.
Ready?
Yeah.
It's like, I'm gonna.
He doesn't like keeping secrets.
It's more stressed, a little hard.
Spare the
He's
day.
doing something.
Smoke's just like,
Bear gonna take his decanter of endless water and let Smoke have a little bit of water. Here, wash your mouth out with this.
Okay.
Ah, yes, you've had a decanter of endless water.
Y'all heading south.
Hmm?
Guess what? You get ascending. Yours is from God, or the guy that calls himself God.
Are you there, Arlen? It's me, God.
Sinclair basically sends you a message. I'm not gonna go through 25 words. I'm gonna give you the gist, the meaning. I need your help. We are under attack. And I can get the charges dropped on you and your friends if you come to help.
That was coincidentally exactly 25.
Yeah.
that's part is Arlen just responds with
Yeah, I was like, holy shit, he got it exactly right.
Okay.
I just said sucks to suck nerd.
Yeah, this is actually
Over and over.
My gist
to
was gonna
25.
be, you can die. That's fine. And I have bigger things right now. My friends are more important.
But I can save your friends. Do you hear him come back? I figured out how you were made.
pull on the thread. It's like he knows.
Okay, so stop for a second. Yes, you thought. I also just got a message calling me somewhere else. I'm afraid we're being split up. I really want to know what was promised me. But I just feel like this is very coincidental.
It's too perfect. It's almost like someone nefarious is pulling all the strings.
I wonder if Oliver and Bay were being called separate places right now.
I wonder if General Mon Calamari would have something to say about this.
I'll go ahead and send a message to Bear.
Yeah.
Actually, given my condition,
What a great
you
show.
do it. Here you go.
So this is with the sending stone?
And then I would like that back, but just I'm afraid that I won't be allowed to say.
That's good.
You just gotta wing it.
No.
Where did you get called to? Who called you?
Um,
Where'd they call you?
Sinclair's home.
Okay. Okay.
So back. Away from you.
Rudy's like, we're getting split.
Arlen and I both received sendings pulling in different directions. It's 10. Sinclair wants them there. We are heading to Matthias's right now.
Don't do it.
So we're shaking it.
Maybe heading that way after.
And I don't hear what you said.
I'll repeat it.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Did you guys turn and head straight for the church? Or wait, no, you
No,
you said
we're-
you were continuing.
Yeah, we're still going to the reprieve trying to find Adrian. And if I have to say it, Oliver is keeping an eye out for Adrian.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Roll your perception.
I didn't know if I was gonna have to roll or you're just gonna give it to me. Hey, that's actually a halfway decent perception, a 19.
I was also.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, go ahead and roll. I was like, I was also like, what? How are you looking?
Natural 20.
Okay.
20. No.
Okay. Which
You need a 78, sorry.
I
78?
needed
So
78. Like the. Yeah.
See, he's got to weigh right now the consequences of letting us find Adrian.
Adrian.
Yes.
What's your plan?
Go towards the church.
Straight towards Arlen is the appropriate answer.
You
Straight towards wherever I'm going.
you entered the meth lab area right here.
Okay.
So how would you go north?
Well, this north is from Gregorius.
That's right.
That was the last.
Okay, so how would you go north from around here? Up like this? Would you cut through the wide?
No, I guess if she would go this way. So,
Okay.
that way.
No. Yours is not in the same boat city. No, close enough.
My sending back is, you think they can make it there safely alone? Follow your heart, second star on the right, straight on until morning. My knowledge guides you.
Did you hear it back?
Yeah. Do I think they can make it there on their own? I'm assuming you meant my brothers.
Well,
The wizard said no.
No, the inside, if you would like the
No,
inside.
I'm
view.
assuming
they like me.
Yeah.
I
They
make
them?
it there
Or
or
this is
by
they them?
myself?
Was it a singular thing?
Yeah.
Well, sit-
Well, so the thing is,
Am I rolling inside?
Well, your brother's not trying to get anywhere, presumably.
Well, not dead. That's somewhere.
you know, Bayer would have specified and said, "Do you think brothers can make it alone?"
Okay, got it.
That's you responding to my statement.
Yes, that was 25 words exactly.
He was curious if you could make it on your own, but we're already so close. Let's finish up and not head that way.
Okay,
I can't respond to him.
I do want to be clear. I think that we're not gonna find anything.
At Matthias's.
Yes. I think we're fully being lied to.
That's entirely possible.
Okay.
Everyone's just looking at each other.
The consequences if you're not,
Yeah.
or your friends and family dead. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. So I'll.
No, but coincidentally,
Yeah, they might
every
be
single
back.
person has to go to a different place
But he has something I want.
He does.
with a perfect manipulation for what would get them to split up.
Speaking of that, you get a sending.
It's just Decker's screen.
I think we should go.
You recognize
I think Bayer would just take his sort of
you recognize the voice. Scarless. I'm annoyed. I'm reaching out because Fort Hill's out of spells. I have your woman. I have him at the church. I'm here where they die.
I got him going to the church. I just got a sending from Gallus. They're there.
Bring the midget.
He referred to you as a midget.
Oh, his words don't hurt me.
Yeah, but his big ass sword will.
He's gonna hop off smoke. See, is there a somewhat decent area that they scoot off to the side for just a moment?
Okay.
He's gonna pull out his bag and pull out a couple of trinkets. He's gonna sit down and he's gonna. Okay. Alright. And I'll throw down and cast Augury.
Okay.
You're rolling dice.
Watching him divine the secrets of the universe.
Ruben is somewhere just nodding proudly.
We didn't think of Castiel ever. It's just like.
God.
Oh, I gotta double check the wording of the spell.
You there, T? It's in here. It's in here.
No, it'd be better if he called him. You there, T?
T, I really need some help now.
Just real loose with him.
Alright, he's going to ask if we head to the Ladies' Hall, will we find Father Forthill and Decker in peril or captured?
What are my options?
There is Wheel for good results, Woe for bad results, Wheel and Woe for both good and bad results, and nothing for results that aren't especially good or bad.
You get will and will.
So there's a good chance something bad's happening.
Or one of them stay.
That's what it's like.
Well, I'm assuming this is coming from the god, knowing Oliver's intent is he's suspicious that something seems fishy.
You want to take it that way? Will. Like, it's good.
Like confirming the suspicion.
If you're taking it... I mean, let's be real. Gaulish just called you over. This is obviously a fucking trap. But to answer your question, you got an answer that at least one of them's over there.
Oh, frick. So, there's some good and some bad news. It's most certainly a trap. And there's a high probability that they're not there, but they are playing tricks on us and separating us
True.
to scatter us.
Okay. I think you're right. I think they are trying to get us apart.
If they did that, they've probably done this to Adrian too. So who? I mean, honestly, our best thought of her being at the reprieve could be way off.
Are we almost there to the reprieve?
I'll say you just walked up to the door of the reprieve.
Kicking the door. Adrian!
No one's there.
I think the best thing we can do right now is try to regroup and head maybe towards the church.
Okay. I agree. Let's head over to church. They were heading toward Matthias' old house. We can get there really fast.
Yeah, we gotta head down there. Damn it!
It's like, all right, Smoke, and then he's doing the sort of Perrin's thing on Smoke. So Oliver's moving at about the same speed as Bayer is.
Okay.
Bayer turns his head around backwards.
What are you guys doing?
Did I get my ascending back? My stone.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Also, as a reminder, you can also do.
What's that?
You have the other sending. You can do
Yeah, you
one.
can
I can sending?
Just in case you.
Oh, yeah.
Breaker.
We're
What's the you're making a hand signal. So I don't know what that means.
Sorry, I have the sending stone.
Oh.
I'm like, we can talk to somebody. You think we should talk to us and try to reach out to somebody? I'm sorry. When I say somebody, I mean them, who we split up from. Giving them another message.
Oh, what, you can tell them that.
Here, you do it.
Oh, you sure?
No. Actually, no, I trust you. Make knowledge, guys.
All right, something fucky's going on. Trap. Gotta be. Call us at church. Maybe. Meet us there. We don't have Adrian. Hurry. Is Rooney's folks okay?
We got votes.
It's 25.
Oh, okay.
Alright.
Yeah, got it. Nice.
All right.
Hey, you're getting good at that.
You too.
Because he just assumed you did well because he
Yeah,
can't.
there's only one in there. And he started with alright. But...
Well, I mean, to inform.
Do we arrive before I get this, or I have to respond?
About the time you're arriving, you arrive to Matthias's place, and it is under heavy assault.
You and I talked, and then now they're gonna talk. And the stone's back over.
Have we observed enough?
Do we know they're in there?
You hear a shout that sounds very much like a lion, like a roar.
Help! It's Liberate!
Yes.
Liberate! They say,
They say, "Hey, believe Rooney was here."
Okay.
Who never let me have this?
That means my thing is real too.
I'm going in there.
This is real.
You get a sending. I'm running out of time. Do you want to know or not?
And there's sending.
I know. Okay, so which one comes first? Which do I have to respond?
The chicken.
We'll say his.
Okay. They're under attack. need to go to Sinclair next. Please come here. We don't have Adrian either. Or Russell.
Oh, we're slow from his dead sprint. Okay. So maybe it's not a trap. And maybe all this bad stuff is happening at once. As Harlan says, they're currently under attack. And he also needs to go see Sinclair.
What's the nun's name? That y'all met?
Nancy.
You get to send it to Nancy. We really need you to come here. They're going to burn down the church with the people inside. They say you have something they want.
Who's gonna get there?
Please come.
They're not gonna have it.
He will respond, but also say out loud, nope, don't have what they want. We actually can't find it. That's part of the problem. We're on the other side of the river right now, and we'll be arrested if we try to
You
cross.
stop that, like, we'll be right before arrested. Be right there.
She'll come back and say, he says that's even better. He wants to make a deal.
Means you can respond again.
Mm-hmm.
Can you tell him to hold on? We need to find our friends so we can all go over? Is that okay?
You have 20 minutes.
Okay.
You know that the only physically possible way that you're going to make it there in 20 minutes is if you leave right now and fly. Like, there's...
This isn't good.
What was that last part that they sent?
Yeah, so this is all real. All the bad stuff. Since we're already fragmented, they're on their own. Like we can't help them. We've got to go over there right now and bargain.
I can't carry smoke.
That's fine. We'll hop off and look at smoke. Gotta hide.
Dog will just look at the reprieve.
Yep.
He'll run to the reprieve.
Ayor says out an infernal. I will come back.
Just runs.
At the moment of left hand, like he knows.
You in your mind.
No, not really, but
Hang on tight.
fuck it!
And he is off.
Okay.
I don't think okay, how are we gonna get in there?
We're going to run that way right now.
Oh,
Okay.
Some debris falls between you because you took off first. I'm gonna split up.
okay, bye.
Your turn.
The face is sad.
Oh.
You wake up.
Wake up or come to?
Wake up. You are curled up in the fetal position inside of a house. And it's almost like you're wrestling with something. Because a moment later, you're unconscious again. But this time, you're standing in a, like a blank slate almost. And I think we've done this before where Lemessa has talked to you where it's almost like there's a spotlight shining down on you. So for this time, the darkness is much closer. Well, you just had to go fuck it up, didn't you?
Fuck you. I don't know what accent that was, but fuck you.
That scared Russell.
Russell trying something new.
Some kid you extorted.
All you had to do, you were right there. You could have just taken it. All of this would have happened. We could have trapped him, but no. You had to get special with it. You had to let that moron take it.
I was gonna take it. She just took it first. Fuck you. You could have taken it.
No,
You
that's
fucking
why I
need
got
me.
you. Not anymore.
Start shooting arrows.
I don't need you anymore except for to use you as a meat suit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to... And that's what's up.
Eloquently put by a 1,000-year-old angel. You meat suit.
Is there a way Russell can resist and escape this?
So we'll get to that, but
He takes the
you
bow.
she literally just like mid-sentence, we're going to, and that's what it is. You are on your...
dress in a meat suit.
Yeah.
Just sitting there going,
You're heading north. And you pretty much end up... Okay, no, actually it's for that. Namshil is in front of you. He just kind of like, almost as if he was waiting for you to take a path, and he just steps out in front of you.
Yes. Evening.
No. He looks up at the dragon flying out. It is not a good thing.
I've been awake for a few days. She like rubs her eyes. She's looking like wounded and like hurt. Potentially would be like an easy target for him. I just wouldn't. I wouldn't try.
You want to just the part where you give me the thing?
I wouldn't. Like I said, I just wouldn't try. The last thing that tried painted my boots, and she like holds out where all the blood is splattered on it.
Well, I can be assured that you're less terrifying than if I come back into camp.
No. There's no one else to share the planet, so it's full for him.
You just be like, oh, you can come back with no hands.
Roll me a perception too.
Whatever they do.
Gotcha.
But so she wears the necklace on her neck. She'll like motion like she's gonna reach into her pocket. All right. Because Namshil is not the person who took the thing, correct?
Namshil was one of the wizards that y'all trapped in the ice thing.
Also, one of our sponsors.
Yeah. Well, if you find that whoever's so intimidating will reach into her bag where the many jewels and trinkets that she would have gotten from the vault are, fish out something that feels like a necklace.
Don't. Just don't. Just give me the real thing.
This is the real thing.
You hear,
She will do a persuasion check.
you hear,
Or deception. Yeah.
you hear a bow go off. Like you hear the twang of it, and you kind of hear whooshing. Your turn.
look at I believe. Or frustrating.
Y'all are here. Dude's house is here. And you see an explosion happening over that way. You still stay.
That's Gregorius' house.
No, this is Sinclair's.
Oh, I thought he was on
Oh,
the other
so
side
we're
of the river.
close.
Yeah.
Yeah, because both of their houses are right on.
Oh no. and you're just like gone.
Get you go to teenagers.
When the eyes close and then down, move forward.
Okay.
You're then being over.
Here's a
We need a tank. An M1 Abrams would solve all of this.
You need more than one. You each need a tank.
No, just one.
We need Russell to still be giant.
Russell's beyond that.
You don't need Russell right now. Russell needs
And he's hard. He's a lot harder to
Russell
lose
needs
if
Russell.
he's 20 feet tall.
I'm talking about you
They
need.
could just throw y'all over the
We
river.
need him to still be giant. So I can see him.
It'd be funny if he just stayed giant this entire time.
I'm trying to decide how important other people's lives are, Carlos. Because, like, I always make characters where, like, friends are their, like, best thing, but I don't think that's true for
I mean, that's why he led with. He can get them the Trojans dropped.
But if they're dead, who cares?
Save one of them, we'll figure out the origins of your soul.
Cheerleader saved the world.
Yeah, that was so disappointing when it actually happened.
It's true. The first season was amazing. It was just
Chili.
what? But I
Heroes, the show. One of the 3 shows I've ever seen.
the first season, incredible. The rest of it is season 8 of Game of Thrones.
That's the dude who's got the timey-wimey.
Yeah.
But the tagline was "Save the cheerleader, save the world," and ironically, he's kind of like the cheerleader of the group.
No, she is.
she does it.
I
No, she's the mascot.
Yeah, you did. Save the mascot, save the world.
The referee,
Save the mascot, save the material plane.
the referee is an NFL team, and our mascot is fucking Roberts.
Okay, that's really, really close to what the next painting's gonna be. Honest.
Yeah, we're all fucking just playing the game.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get him.
Get him or get? Okay.
I am gonna yell after him, like,
Later, Bader.
I'm really sorry.
For what?
Again. Anyway.
Yeah, dude.
Here, well, can I, like, run up to him and, like, hand him stuff before I turn him in?
I mean, how far away? Wait, sure.
I mean, I was just sure.
Go for
Here,
it.
here you go. You now have 5 vials of acid. Just in case, you could throw them, I don't know.
Actually, LSD.
You know, what this is if you and your brothers are just going to die, this will make it easy.
I got this from the meth lab.
I'll save this for after.
You throw them, they do some sort of damage, I don't know. Don't drink them. And you can have a purple pen.
Cherry Italian.
Just 2 ingredients. And then please don't die.
This is where I lose in melee combat.
That's not it.
What? Well,
There's been a move.
I don't know that. Wait, I do know that.
I don't know if that was one of the ones that he told you.
Did you show me that one?
I'm on the
Because
fence.
that changes it. If I saw it. Okay.
I know Oliver has said it out loud with the group.
You. So I don't remember telling you that one or the one where I saw Russell in fetal position.
No, I did. I wrote it down.
Oh, then yes, you saw the Rooney fighting, but not the Russell.
Yeah, because I got.
Yeah, Russell.
Oh no, I walked through Russell on the ground. Then I got conversations of a deal being discussed in an opposite room. Then I got the end of a sentence of "that's what you, well, that looked like," and then I really don't have that one on there, but maybe you did.
Yeah, I read them.
Yeah, I only wrote down.
Wait, what's this one about conversation that getting discussed?
The deal being discussed.
Oh, thank you. Or the
Okay,
Probably.
I so hope your family lives, and I really hope this is worth it. And I'll go with you.
Okay. Final answer.
Yeah, because of that,
All right.
like, because if that happens, then the other one happens, and I don't want the other one to happen. So
standing.
Over what?
No.
How do I want to do this?
It's all that stuff.
Yeah. Roll me.
How are you all approaching the house?
I mean,
I mean, from
From
an angle to oh yeah.
So basically, the front of that, well, I mean, it's being attacked from this corner pretty much.
Okay.
They're trying to assault it. There's all kinds of demons there. There's looks like possibly some cultists too.
If it's possible, we can try to slide on the side.
Slide
it's
down the
just
side?
corner. Yeah.
Okay.
Back wall's pretty easy to scale.
Rudy can fly.
oh.
You're just slowing you down if you want to leave it. Leave them.
Yeah, you leave me behind. I can go do
Is
something else.
is that the angel in the back of my head?
No, I'm just messing with you. Kind of.
I mean, it's
What I said is fact.
As far as the rest of the table is? No.
I actually didn't catch that either. So, so you're going down the alley?
Yeah.
well, is
okay.
there a sewer entrance? Could we go?
There was a sewer entrance, but it was the one y'all knew about. I think it was back here. I haven't walked.
It was back.
You go down that way?
Yeah.
Okay.
I could be like, there's one
Go over
there.
to the side.
You come around the corner and then you see Fix standing. Break her out. Me for the first time last time. Why did you have to choose her?
My mother?
He looks at you. You're the son of that creature?
Which creature?
Map.
No, I'm the son of who's become.
He looks at you and he goes, I had really hoped that we could be friends.
The other knights were friends. Look where that got them.
Well
And I
said.
can't.
Okay. Counterspell.
Fucker. I hate you.
We'll roll initiative. Arlen.
Does that mean I can load his little gnome friend into the cannon?
18.
Load anyone you
Okay.
want.
Your turn, Rooney.
16.
Okay. Now let's check Duda. That would be a 24.
Fucker.
I mean, he's a rogue swashbuckler, so he gets the charisma index.
Yeah.
He's going to start, and he is going to run up, grab you, and a gate, like a little doorway, is going to open. I need you, unless anybody's going to respond to that.
Counterspell.
Counter? Yeah. He casts counterspell.
I fucking hate this guy so
Didn't you already
much.
cast counter spells?
He gets his reaction back to start of next turn.
Yeah,
But can you
before-
counter spell?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's third level, just happens.
But then he can't cast his other spell. He's
He
already
can.
cast a spell.
Counterspell's a reaction.
It's because it's utilizing reaction, not not level spell.
I need you to use an acrobatics or athletics.
Shit.
Whichever one you prefer.
What do you have?
Huh?
Acrobatics or athletics.
8.
He drags you through the portal. Your turn.
And there's just a portal open.
No, it's gone. They used the Mitchell door. You know he was within 300 feet of you. You just don't know.
Doesn't it have to be someone you can see? Mention Lord?
No, it's something you have to know about.
It even says you could just say, I want to go 200 feet that way. No, you could end up in a wall and get shut out.
That's Misty 7 cats.
Yes, you have to see the ground.
Yeah.
Hey.
All those lawyers. Go find carnage.
See the technicals. Yeah. Right there.
I can't see him.
It's not like he knows your HP. He knows your HUD, but he's not. He's gonna.
That's not something I can cast Dispel Magic on, right?
No, I mean, that's the difference between dispel and counter. Is one's active and one is happening.
Then I will cast Spirit Guardians, and I'll yeah, thaumaturgy would be major. Like if I move dust or whatever.
Well, still assuming this.
I mean, like the gate's gone now. Like that lasted for his turn. But like, what do you mean by what are you trying to do? People?
Well, I don't fully know how Dimension Door works, so I didn't know if it was.
No. So basically, what Dimension Door is a door opens, like some sort of doorway portal type deal. One person can walk through, or they can take someone with them, or they could possibly take someone with them. And then they travel 300 feet. They can travel up to 300 feet in any direction.
Okay, and they haven't reappeared yet. I can't see them.
Right, because they don't have to see where they're going. They could be in a building, any one of these buildings. They could be 2 alleys down. They could be sewers beneath. They can be.
Okay.
300 feet up in the air.
You can look up and see that. You don't see them up there.
See them though.
They're just up in the air, and the dragon just.
Well, they're going full Matrix 3, where they're just flying and fighting up in the air.
Is there any sort of sound? Can I hear them?
You can roll a perception, but like I said, the building you're next to is under assault. You've got fights going on all around the city. This is not the only fight that's happening. You can roll the perception, but you're gonna have to. It's gonna be a disadvantage. You're gonna have to roll very high because you might hear them, but can you distinguish the difference? You know what I mean?
Yeah. And that would be an action to do that.
At this, yeah. For the significance of this, yeah. It's not like it's listening to a sound in an empty room.
Okay, and I'm in an alley.
This alley right here.
Almost out.
Okay. So, I'm in an alley. The front of the house is occupied. Yes?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, most of the fighting is this corner. That's why y'all were trying to come around back. They know that there's a door back there. So, I'm assuming that was his plan, was to go through the back door. But
Okay, what about the other buildings? My assumption, Arlen's assumption, is that they're not in that building. Because I can't imagine Fix would take him to the place he wants to go.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 within range. Assuming he doesn't go into the sewers.
Can I go look around? Like, is there enough fighting that I can't go look around without having to fight something?
Yeah, I mean, you can look around.
Okay, I will go look around. I'll try to be as careful as I can. Because I don't, okay. I don't want to give up immediately because reasons. I don't want to give up immediately, but there is a point where Arlen is going to give up. So, I'll go look around.
Roll me a perception check. You're not gonna find him at least this round.
I'll. I'm assuming a lot of the things currently attacking are some sort of like.
Demon looking.
Yeah, so that wouldn't happen. Okay. Oh. I'll look for one more round.
Okay. Your turn. You are in the sewers. And he took a disengage action, and it's dark down there. You have dark? You have, yeah. So,
Feet of darkness.
yeah, y'all both just like. Well, he doesn't have that much. And he looks down at you and he's like, why? She's gone. Why so? Why do this?
No, she's not. Why are you attacking?
Because I'm someone.
Why are you attacking?
I'm not attacking. I was watching out for them. I was helping them. I called you over here. I need to know it was true. And then you tell me the bitch is your mother.
I don't want her to be the Queen of Winter.
That's done and gone. There's only one way out, and that's 6 feet under.
No.
Yeah.
Your grandfather knows if there's a way. I'm sure of it.
No, it's not. There's a way.
You knew about the shroud, tarp, blanket.
Oh, the tapestry. Isaac was like,
Technically, you can remind him you're only 6 feet under. So,
he looks at you and he goes,
you guys gotta.
that's exactly why you don't need to trust. That's all you do. Is
She's from Summer.
doesn't change what I'm saying. Not anymore than not.
She needs to be.
Okay. I'm trying to decide how to do this initiative. If you can't change your mind, I can't let you leave here and become a new champion.
My brothers need me. I'm getting out of here.
Okay. I don't know how many rounds that was with the conversation. You don't find him, obviously.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess he's gone.
Well, at this point, he's just simple math.
The only sewer entrance I know is like way over there.
Yeah, you weren't with them when you found the one, I think, down here, so you only know of the two I think they've told you about in the wide.
And that's like half a mile.
Hey, and
That's true. That's true. Okay. There's yeah, I'll go. I'll pass by that entrance and see if I can hear anything. I'm not gonna go down there. But I'll see if I can hear anything.
I mean, you're gonna go by like the sewer entrance.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So yeah, you make it there. Obviously, you see the house that's on fire before you actually even see the sewer, because the sewer is much smaller. I mean, you know this is greater than 300 feet. You know they're not going to be right there.
Yeah.
But as you...
But
Oh, go ahead.
sorry.
Go ahead.
Well, if they're like yelling, is it like echoing? If they're like, are they fighting now? Because it's all like stone down there.
Yeah, but that's the stone water, but it's a maze down there too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me. I had an idea and I don't remember.
Oh.
Nothing that keeps me out of mail here.
Yeah. I'll just keep going. I'll go to the house.
Okay. So you approach the house. It is under heavy assault. You actually see the other chess pieces are out there, but it almost looks like they are in like a suit almost. Like you can tell that the chess pieces when you look at their faces up, and even the suits are kind of made to look just like bigger versions of themselves. He is commanding them to help attack. You see guards there helping attack. You see people hurt and injured. You see a guard pulling an injured person away as he's almost being pounced on. Fireballs are going, like it's full on. It's just carnage, just absolute carnage.
Okay. And is there a way into the house? Like, are they taking injured people inside?
You could assume that, yeah.
Okay. I will start helping injured people up and like trying to get them.
We'll leave you as you're approaching the house.
Okay.
Okay. Your turn.
There's a lot of algae and shit in the sewers, right?
Maybe I would.
No one's down there scrubbing them.
That's like
Algae
the.
requires the stone, right?
Yeah, that's what to say.
There
are-
are like, there's like, there are like
Fungus.
I'm
kinds
looking
of
for
algae.
vegetation to move 30 feet away from this guy and cast plant growth.
Well, people eat plants. Plant turn to food. Poo and plant. Poop growth.
Plant growth on all the seeds that are in the sewer.
Just a bunch of stalks of corn.
It's corn time.
And it gets spread up, takes slashing damage, and you're
All right, so not really. Do a quick Google search. Plants don't really grow now. If you were over the wide, roots might try to might pierce into the pipes or into the roof, but you're not under the wide. You're under buildings. So
Are they under Matthias' house? He had a big backyard with trees and shit, right?
No.
Shut. No, yeah, he did. There's roots. Fine, do it.
If you're telling me there's no plants down there, there's no plants down there. He disengaged, so he's not 5 feet in front of me here.
it's like 10. He's like enough to where you wouldn't just attack him, but
Then I'm gonna move 30 feet away. Go in front of him. And throw 200 blasts his way.
okay.
He can see me 30 feet away.
You can tell he's tracking you from at least 30 feet away. Yeah.
Well, technically, wouldn't it be 40 feet?
Yeah.
Yes.
He
He's
has.
tracked.
I'll just say it. He has dark vision 60 feet.
30-20 is the lowest there.
The lowest.
I shot 2 beams at him.
Okay, what's the highest?
23.
23 hits.
20 does not. Ooh.
Wait, what? Why doesn't hit this fucker? Is he wearing armor?
No, he's not wearing armor. Well, he still doesn't hit him.
If I go fix, some are gonna set me. Here's the question.
He looks very much like a summer knight right now.
That is 14 points of force damage.
Okay.
And I'll shut him 10 feet away. At the range of counters. Oh,
60.
that sets us at 50.
Yeah.
I'm gonna risk it. Action surge. Blink.
Yeah, no, he's gonna count it.
Fucker. This guy's got so many spells. I don't think spells.
What level does your spell cast?
Third.
I don't know if you were higher.
Well, that is everything I can do on my.
We're gonna go to you guys. Okay, good. Alright, so you guys get there. You notice that Gallus is just standing, like he's standing. You felt it once before. The ground is consecrated, so certain things came into. He's standing outside of that, but you see all of his like minions that you saw in the warehouse. That are just plain old vanilla humans. They are standing around the church at different exits.
Okay.
And they have torches.
That's fine. We're flying over them into the church, so
You going into the church?
wherever we think that Decker and Falkwood are.
Well, you see, like I said, oh, okay, I guess I didn't say that, but you do see Gallus outside of it. You see on his knees with Brother Jordan holding a knife to his neck, Fort Hill, and then you see a very giant, ugly-looking brute. Probably 8 feet tall, 5 feet wide. This thing is like massive looking. Standing to the left of Gallus. You got Gallus, Brute, Fort Hill, and Jordan holding Fort Hill with a knife.
I don't see Decker anywhere. Okay. Well, we gotta figure out where folks are, so.
Yes, drop me off and you have a look.
Sure.
Hopefully closer to the ground so I don't.
Yeah.
I mean, drop him right on top of Gallus. He'll just shoot straight through Gallus's skull.
I'm dense.
Gallus sees you land, and he looks up at you, and it's like, "Are you going to come down?
Where is she at?
Come to the ground."
Land beside her. Yes.
So this is how this is going. I'm gonna need you, Bayor, to come over here and surrender yourself to my associate to my left. And the thing just kind of looks at you, smiles, and growls. And I'm gonna need you to throw your weapons down on the ground.
Well, I mean, this is just really kind of. This is not. What?
Are you gonna get to the point here?
No, I'm a little out of my element.
If I know that she's safe, I may not kill you.
And if you start to try to kill me, I will have her kill you.
I gotta have proof. Because if not, all this is a battle waiting to happen, and you're just wasting my time.
Worst case scenario for you is, let's say I am lying. Y'all are not equipped. It just, I look at you.
No,
You're
I'm
not going to win this. You can leave him to die if you wish. You can leave that church of people to die, and then if she's in there, she'll see her hero flying away as she burns in a building.
mean, what are you
You're not
after?
throwing your weapons on the ground.
I'm not even holding them right now. Do you want me to pull them out?
You and I know how this works. It does not take you long at all to be legal.
I mean,
So are you going to come over here, or am I
he'll
going
take
to...
the shield and he'll set it down and he'll set the flail on top of it and then he'll pull out zero tolerance. He'll set that down. He'll take a dagger out. He'll set that down.
Take the spear out. Take the.
No, he doesn't have the spear. And
Oh, he's got a gun.
That is 45.
No, those would be the ones that you would have on him.
Were there any windows in the church?
Oh, yeah, it's a church.
Okay. Do I see Decker in any one of them?
Okay. And he just sets him down. He's standing right next to him.
Okay.
Can I cast guidance on myself real quick?
Yeah.
Does it work?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I set them down. What do you want? This is just this. Look at all this. This sucks.
Viola,
Sure. What do I have to lose? It's a lose-lose.
No, I'm tracking that. This is just the pits. I don't like it one bit. I want to fight them, but I know it wouldn't go well. So what do you want?
Yeah, Bayo will go over there.
okay. He grabs you, the big guy, holding on. Do you try to resist?
No.
Picks you up, slams you against the wall, pinning you. And you like feet
was that really?
necessary?
It is necessary. They
gotta show
who's boss.
What do you want?
I need you now to come about halfway between your weapons and me.
You aggravate me to no end as he's walking towards him. And if I get the chance, I honestly don't know. You just are exhausting.
On your knees. And don't worry, it's not in supplication. It's just so I get an easier angle at your neck.
What? I am like not even half your size. If I get down, it's gonna be a harder angle. Do you not know how to fight?
Indignant at the beginning.
Bayo is just kind of like, you wanted this.
Gaulis turns to the thing. I don't need him whole. Take his eye.
Me?
Yeah, the thing. The thing goes to take you.
Oliver goes down to a knee. Hey.
No, you gave
fella.
me lip.
I've already lost a finger.
Well, then I'm not
Oliver,
standing.
Do you resist him trying to take your eye out?
Oliver's gonna cast Sanctuary. Oliver's gonna cast Sanctuary on Beowulf.
Count it.
Damn it.
No.
Fuck
I mean,
He
it's a scenario. He's like,
That's
fuck
not true.
it.
Fix
Now,
all.
would I have to make like some kind of will save just to sit there? Or are you just going to let this happen?
I'm just gonna let this happen. I need you to mark on your sheet that anything based off of sight, you no longer have expertise. Am I gonna take something else, or are you going to shut up and get on your knees?
Well, I got down on them and then you did that, but I'll get back down on a knee. Like, what? Are you gonna answer my question?
This is what's going to happen. I need to make sure he understands that I'm serious, so I'm going to kill you. And he's going to go get Adrian, and he's going to get the thing. And you're going to be back here within an hour, or everybody's going to die.
You just
if
took my eye out. I
we
can't find
get the
people
thing,
now.
doesn't everyone die anyway?
Say that again?
I said, if we get the thing, doesn't everyone die anyway?
No, at least not yet. And he walks over to kind of stand over you.
You know, if they bring me back, I'm gonna cave your fucking head in.
It's very cute, Oliver. Here's the thing. Who? Your gods? Are they going to bring you back?
I don't know. We'll find out. Are you willing to test it?
I've already destroyed a sword. They mean nothing to me.
You're their creation. What do you? Yeah. You're not. You just don't.
They betrayed me. I didn't betray them.
You haven't really.
You think you're worthy? You
No.
think you've done all this? Then don't worry.
I just try to help. You just try to destroy. You got like a little grudge over something.
I do have a grudge.
Yeah.
And I love to see good men die.
Well, hey, that's the first compliment you gave me. Thanks. Well, actually,
It's
you
the last
gave me a
compliment you'll get.
I don't know. I can probably get one more out of you.
He raises the sword.
Sitting there, he'll smile to Bayor and he goes, I mean, this is gonna suck. Hopefully, he's not a pussy and can get it all the way through my neck. And he'll tilt his.
When you do the tilt, Bear's gonna toss you the sword hilt.
Yeah! Try this. Yeah, he's just gonna go for it.
Can he do it?
There's a blinding light. Bailey, you are now standing
Top of the hill.
in a white room. You remember this from your vision. It's very cloudy. You actually don't. That's actually one of the things is where you're standing. You don't feel pain, and it's to the extent of like as humans grow older, there are just aches and pains that you just get used to.
Sure.
You don't feel it. The weight of bad decisions, you don't feel. You're at peace, and then you hear a woman's voice behind you say, "Oh, touch you." It's a woman you recognize. And as you turn around, you see in front of a pair of golden gates, Chloe Decker.
What are you doing here? And he'll like walk over and like put his hand on her cheek.
She'll smile at you and she says, "You can figure what I'm doing here."
But I'm only a junior investigator. I can't figure this one out.
Well, I've gone on to the next step of life.
I can't save anybody.
Well, that's gonna be a problem because I really need you to save everybody.
Hayward is killing himself again. I got a gun. You go to second heaven.
Is there room for one more in there?
Eventually, I think you and I both know that what you're doing is temporary.
No, knowing you alone has made everything.
Well, maybe we'll see each other again, either here or maybe, there's ways to come back.
That's true. Can't just hang out up here.
You're needed elsewhere.
He'll embrace her. No. Okay. I'm just going to live here as long as I possibly can until it ends.
Right. First thing you notice, you're kind of looking at the church because that's just across the river. There's a flash of light. And then the rain stopped. By that, I mean they're just droplets are suspended in midair. Nothing's touching the ground. There's a fireball that's out there in mid-bloom that's just frozen. There's a creature jumping towards a gourd that's just stopped in the midair. And you hear from behind you say, "It's beautiful, isn't it?" Okay. You see a tallish man, blonde hair, that's long enough to go mid shoulder probably. A halo on his head. 4 almost like golden wings that then go into like a brownish color. He has like platinum armor with golden accents. Really good. Looks very similar to that. What do you think? And he walks up to where he's now kind of standing beside you to look at what you were looking at for. What do you think when you see this?
I don't think I've lived long for this.
Come on, you must have an opinion.
Who are you?
My name is Castiel.
I heard of you.
I'm a popular guy.
I think this seems unnecessary.
Which part?
Killing people and chaos and
Don't disagree with that. But I don't have control over everybody, and if I did, I don't think that would be a good thing.
so you destroy.
See, what I see when I look at this, look at it and you see the death, you see the pain. But I see a soldier laying his life on the line for someone. I see someone passing from a hard life, going to a place they well earned. I see people loving each other, and I see even a little man-child step up and do what he needs to do to defend those around him.
Are you describing my friends?
No, he actually laughs. Maybe. But no, I'm talking about Sinclair.
Little old man.
What I see are candles holding back the darkness.
But you have to. So you made darkness so you could see the candles? They burn right away.
Darkness was there. What this is. I had nothing to do with this. This is, sadly, what we fight. This has been the evil that we've been trying to keep out since the very beginning. Humanity's choices, sadly, have allowed this town specifically to be attacked in this moment. But that's what I feel.
You're too lucky.
Let's just say, and as you're looking at the house, you're actually starting to see a beam of light it's the only thing moving, slowly traveling up into the sky from where the church's at. Let's just say, I'm here to perform a miracle.
Oh, what's that?
Inevitability.
Okay, that's very vague.
It is vague. That is an example of the thing that I'm trying to show.
Okay.
You learn the first lesson about what it means to be good. Your choices are yours. People can lie to you, and they could even use magic to take control of your body to have it do something, but you didn't choose that. That's someone else choosing to use you as a tool. But everything you do or don't do, you choose. Even how you view the world. Even how you view this situation. Our enemies, they believe that the apocalypse is a state of mind. If they can get you to forget about faith, love, truth, if they can get you to think that everything is terrible, that's when we're going to lose. And so every so often, miracles happen. And I show up and I help. I am here to help 6 people that can make a difference.
Now are you talking about?
Do you consider them friends?
I mean, yes, I don't know what else I would call them.
It's a good spot.
You don't really live with colleagues.
No. There are some people that do. But they're the ones that...
Inspiration.
In your car, you don't live with colleagues.
I stand by my statement.
Okay, so what? Okay, so what do I do? What are you doing?
You once said, I believe, you can't go and look at carnage and be able to do anything.
Yes.
Would you like to do something? Can we make a deal?
You have to tell me what's first.
I want you to live your life. I want you to love, seek the truth. You can just be. If you do that, I'll give you people.
I was gonna do that anyway.
See, that's how that works. So this is what's gonna happen. I'm gonna give you some power. I may accidentally give you a little bit too much. You're gonna have a couple choices to make. One, let it boil over and just explode inside of you, killing you. Or maybe you can direct that power to be something more productive. Can't make those for you. This is your choice.
So, just to confirm, I'm answering the question.
DM?
No.
Okay, go ahead.
Why didn't you want him to talk to me before?
Because it's not something that you should be doing.
Okay.
Let's be honest. Would you believe doing it?
I think I would have believed him, but I probably would have hated him and you and everyone else.
See? I'm kind of glad that I didn't do it.
Okay. And this, I can say, like Rooney, I have an inkling that he's maybe gonna die. Like the
How
others.
about you worry about what you see in front of you, and I worry about the rest.
Keeping them alive.
Empowering their choices.
Okay, that's right. I'm sure they would choose to do it.
What do I hope? Just get the rough one. He's like, leave.
Oh! Do you know about
Hmm?
Can you
You should feel by now it's gone.
okay. Yeah, it hasn't said anything.
It is at this very moment attempting to take over this, which means all of them are going to do one me
You're gonna go off him?
as the best I can.
Okay. Can I send you enhance ability? Can I send an enhance ability with you?
I think I can, no offense, do a little bit better.
It's like,
Okay.
look how many wings.
You said it. This is my first
How many
one.
wings do you?
Okay.
If it makes you feel any better, you already have.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Sure.
All right. When it comes back around to you, a couple things. You're now level 11. You have all of your magic, all your HP, any resources that are. You just take a long rest. The only thing you don't get back any item choice. And you are going to have a boon here in a second.
Okay.
Lemess is just shouting at you and freezes. And you hear behind you.
Yeah, Russell would have just been then screaming at each other. So I'm burning your fucking taxes!
He waits for you to realize Lemess is not moving anymore and not saying anything. And he goes, did it feel good to get that out?
A little bit.
She can be a handful, especially now.
Who are you?
I'm the guy that gets sent when the bad guys cheat. Because I can cheat better. The name's Castiel.
She has mentioned Castiel.
Oh yeah, she's the one that wants Castiel corrupted.
Well, I'm saying she has mentioned him to Russell.
Mhm.
Okay. He's like, she's out for you.
Yeah, sadly, when they found what good was in them was twisted, and what was once love is now obsession.
So you're here to kill her?
It's not within my purview.
Can you give me the opportunity?
That is the plan.
His
That-
beak.
That's.
Well, one Pete rolled
It's
up.
I'm going to have to tell you how to, at least win this part of the battle, and then I'll leave you with some parting words and some good luck.
Use it.
So, when you're trying to keep something from taking over your soul, it takes a certain amount of charisma. How you interact with those around you, the bonds you form, I need you to hold on to that. Because that's what helps make you, you, and she can't take that. You understand? He's effectively telling you get me a Christmas gift.
Yeah, and then Russell's looking down at his character sheet, just like, hey.
Dialogue box. It says you must make a wisdom saving throw. That's the highlighted portion.
And the other thing that I can do for you is knowledge and faith. I need you to make a Christmas saving throw with advantage
And add people.
2d.
Does it work?
Knowledge you.
His own ring is just like, nope, none of that works.
You're not like, y'all are not having this conversation in the physical sense.
Yeah.
You've gone beyond.
So advantage plus 2d4.
You had a hell of a run.
All right, what's your next character?
Okay. Okay. So, got a 19 on the die.
Okay.
Sounds. So we're at a 20. A 22.
Okay. So,
Which had to be like a 23. No, I think that was it.
17.
Yeah, 17.
I didn't say it because I didn't want everybody to jump on the bandwagon. It was actually 16 because it lowered again when Arlen was speaking into the attic.
Oh, weird. Oh, nice.
So you beat Lemessa. So what I want when I come back around to you, same deal. Level 11. You got all your resources back. And what I kind of want you to think is the spotlight has now just pushed back the darkness and you can kind of see your soul. Kind of describe what that looks like and how you hunt down Lemessa in it. Because Lemessa is going to see what happens when time unfreezes, and she's going to realize she's buffed and she's going to start running. Make sense? Ready. You basically you see him walking toward your fix walking towards you. And all of a sudden he just kind of stops walking. And you hear behind you, I owe your mother a favor.
Are you the one who makes the grand entrances?
Yeah, sadly, in this little dingy place, it doesn't look so grand. It's pretty spectacular up there.
I'll turn around. I'm assuming it's.
Yeah.
Those wings are all punched in.
Yeah.
Either.
Well, I'm not going to be able to move you, but I can help you first. It's time to take your mother's bit. But a bargain is going to have to be made. This is where I'm going to help you. What she needs, what Winter needs, is the death of three things. He who walks before, he who walks among, he who walks behind. And not just the death, but the true death.
I thought true mortals would be given. Mantle just passed.
No one said that these things are. But if you kill creatures in the material plane, they just reform what they're home. Which means I need you. We need you. Take a trip to the abyss after you kill them.
So we're gonna kill them. I'm gonna kill them here, and then I'm gonna go to the abyss.
And actually, I guess if you had a way to transport them down there and then kill them, you don't have to kill them the first time.
Sure.
If it helps, there's one flying above your city right now.
The dragon? Which one's that?
That is he who walks before. Gatebreaker.
So it's a dude. Dragon.
It is a being using that shadow as a organ.
Okay. Am I gonna need to go to the abyss? No.
Got it.
I'm just saying, like, we.
It will take years for that thing to come back.
Okay.
It'll be a good thing. It'll give you guys some breathing room. If you can take it down.
Okay.
Yeah. So what I need you to do now is I'm kind of stopping time everything. Just need you to call her name 3 times. And say something along the lines of a summoning.
Like,
I'm not going to say it. I am certain that there's some match pissed at me.
do I need to go Matt? Do I need to go Mom? Do I need to go...
Remember, you're going to be making the deal with Winston.
Okay.
Your mom warned you. It will try to trick you. Don't let it. Remember, just those 3. And ask for the power to defeat it. And the bargain is made.
Okay. You're my guide through just this right now, or am I going to be seeing you following this?
You probably not going to see me again. And when you're done, you'll come back, alright?
Back right here. Am I supposed to say this now during our discussion? Or...
Yeah, I'm basically holding the door open for you.
Oh, thank you. I'm sorry. I figured the time freeze. Me and Matt. I haven't summoned anything before, but you've summoned me. We meet.
Castiel chuckles. Close enough, but you disappear. Because you didn't summon her, you just said, here we meet. And she takes you to the place you were before, and you're on top of Arctis Tour. And she is there. She goes, I knew you'd come to take the deal.
Just for the best, the sewers don't come to me.
Yeah, I would advise you never to summon me in the sewers.
Wouldn't need to.
It is not healthy. Well, a bargain needs to be struck. You know what I want. I want to look the champion.
I don't know everything that entails, but I was told that you need someone to defeat he who walks before, he who walks among, and he who walks behind.
She kind of rolls her head. Some shit. Don't get me wrong. He and I walk in the same circles. He's actually quite charming and does what I like to do, get things done. But I hate it when he messes with my things. So he needs to be the true guy. So for you to understand what the winter champion is, summer's champion, Jax. Winter's champion, Hills. They're my hitman. And he's right. I only need you to kill 3 things, but I would have loved you to kill me. So I could give you more power if you'll agree without the restrictions.
Why don't we leave that open for a later date? Possible addendum in the future. For now, we'll stick with you need he who walks before, he who walks among, and he who walks behind killed. And I will take the power.
She walks over. She leans down. Kisses you on the forehead. Very well, my champion. And then you go back and says, except for now, all of the water that's within like 20 feet of you in radius is just ice frozen. Adrian!
Yep. So you get the same level 11.
Oh yeah, you're level 11, and in a few minutes, fully healed, ice spells. And here, there in the break, after I'm done with Adrian, I will give you guys all your boons. You just don't look at yours until we do all that position. Okay. All right. So, kind of close there.
She'll, she'll still talking to her, right?
No, this is Castiel. It is time. You look around, and same thing. Droplets are suspended. Namshil is just like mid-sentence pointing, and Castiel's kind of to your left.
She's gonna summon her.
She's gonna summon him dagger. Like, Castiel's like, taking your time, and you're immediately just like,
She pauses for a minute because I had this plan of bluffing about how she's gonna capture him in the amulet. She looks at the amulet in her hand, sees that this person is in front of her, just walks over very cleanly, just into Namshil's throat if she can.
He's gonna be like, "Can we wait till we have the discussion so it doesn't end?" And also, turn around.
She'll get the dagger to go away.
Oh no, I mean he's not telling you as like a threat. He's telling you to turn around.
She'll turn around and look.
There was an arrow like probably about 3 inches from you, and if you look, there's poison coated on it. It's gonna be ironic.
Jeez. But they're she'll change directory. If he takes over.
No, he actually smiles and he says, "Good, you're learning how to use it." So I'm gonna offer you some advice. Don't take any more deals with.
I've already spoken for, and
But he.
I won't be taking any deal with you.
Well, don't worry. He and I are on the same page this time, and we want the same thing. So I'm still going to give you power to do what I need you to do, which is what he needs you to do. But I'm just going to say he's going to, in the 1,000 years you agreed to serve him, he's going to try to corrupt you and corrupt you and corrupt you. It's your choice, obviously, but you got what you need.
Yeah, I'm going to assume he doesn't like He doesn't like vying for those that are hard to get.
You know, like, I mean, it's actually pretty close because if he wins,
I'll be fine.
Anyway, so as he's probably told you, shit's about to hit the fan.
Like it has already. As she looks around.
I mean, on the grand scale,
So what?
if Asmodeus doesn't work out for you, which heaven knows that one. There's a woman, and he kind of like goes like, kind of. They would be more than happy to help you, and even after you're 1,000 years are up, you're in a unique position that they can help you.
Okay. Do you have a name? Can't remember. I can't promise I'll remember it for 1,000 years.
No, but if you do, I would suggest the place where you fought that vampire. Helped all of his family. Going back there, and there's a cave that leads deeper. I believe they're studying a city down there. They like to study things.
Okay. Well, I guess a random person in Ice 2 wouldn't be too hard to find. So, what do I have to do
For what?
for all of this? Like, you can freeze time, but you can't turn the clock back. There's a lot of people who are dead.
There is.
And
that was
I want
entirely my
that thing
choice.
out of the sky.
Well, I'm going to help you with that right now, along with all your other friends.
Days.
They're out. They're free. Asmodeus told you. Time moves differently. He did it on purpose.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
It's been a long few days.
so what I'm going to do is, sadly, I just can't give the power because it has to be your choice. So what I'm going to do is ask you to do something for me.
Zenth Day is going to be upset.
That's what Asmodeus wants. Will you help your friends complete their goals?
I wouldn't. Another 1,000 years to go.
Now, I'm going to leave. And you're now concentrated. So, be careful. And then he...
Your head explodes with the guy from Scanners.
You are now level 11. All your HP back. I don't know. All your spells are back. All that weapons. Okay.
If she's concentrating on keeping time frozen, she will definitely redirect the arrow.
Yeah.
It's her last.
So, not right now. Think about it. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to do him, and then we're going to go back around the table for what everybody decided. So you have all that time to think of what you want to do. So make it good.
You have a move of time freeze. You get that.
Not you. That's it. We're going to go on break. And then we'll do you after.
It's pretty easy. Head rolls.
Time for
So you get to just be frozen in that moment.
Yeah.
You're just a little slow.
My being Imperial.
Oh,
It's like up on my It's great. It's so good to be able to pass.
Alright. So. When you're ready, Oliver.
Yo.
Alright. So. Catch the sword. You catch the handle.
Mhm.
And I'm assuming you take an instinctive way to defend yourself.
yeah.
Can you put a lightsaber noise?
You are hit by a bright light. So you kind of turn your eyes away from it and you hear a shriek. and you look at the sound of where the thunk's at, and you see about an eighth of this obsidian-looking metal, and the top of it's red hot, and you start hearing the snap hiss of rain hitting something really hot. And as you turn and you look, there's still more light than there was before, and extended from the hilt is a radiant blade. As you are now holding the reforged Sword of Faith, reforged in an act of faith. You look at it, and then you look at Gallus, who's looking at his sword that's now missing a chunk. And he looks at yours sword, and then y'all meet eye to eye, and you see, for the first time since you met a fallen, fear. Second thing you see is the shadow, that his shadow is like breathing back and forth, like it's trying to like pull itself away from Gallus. It's trying to run, but Gallus is just there, shell-shocked. When you are holding the sword in your hand, you get a bit of insight. And you start seeing this man in front of you, and you just start seeing scenes from his life. You see people tell him things, but it's not what he heard. You get that insight like it's been twisted. You see him seeing a scene, but it's not what he's seeing. This creature has spent its whole life twisting him, making him see things, making him hear things, making him act off of that information that's not true, all the way to the point where when it came time to put his plan into play, he had no one willing to die for him except for his own daughter, and he killed her. And in this moment, you'll begin to, he's actually kind of talking to himself, saying, it's not possible. He said, it's not possible that I won. I should have won. And this thing is trying to escape. So, Sir Oliver Kipken, Paladin of...
Paladin of what?
That's what I'm asking you. You are now level 11.
One redemption.
Did we do 2 level ups?
Mm-hmm.
Oops.
Did you only do one?
Yep.
Oops.
Redemption.
It'd be so much easier if I listened to them.
Well, you failed a perception check in a diary.
Correct. Paladin of redemption.
Paladin of Redemption, the Knight of Faith. Rise. It's your turn.
He's just gonna kind of land on his feet. You've got a choice to make.
This isn't possible. No. It can all be for nothing. I couldn't know. This is not over.
It doesn't have to be nothing. You can stop and turn this around and do some good.
Roll me a charisma check.
Okay.
And I do believe
I will be bumping up. Am I level 11? Okay, so it would be taking the ability score improvement and putting 1 point of wisdom and 1 point of charisma.
And I also believe Paladin of Redemption gets something that would be very useful right now.
Let me double check.
They get Mystery of Peace and Rebuke the Violent.
Oh, you're such a good boy.
Oh, really?
Redemption also at 9th level gets a counter spell.
I'm not.
No, but I'm saying eventually it's like if Oliver
You
cast
can channel divinity as a. So I may not have it.
channel. Well, there's Divine Sense on hands is 1, Style, Spellcasting, Smites 2,
At third level, you gain Channel Divinity.
Sacred,
Emissary of Peace. You can use a Channel Divinity to augment your presence with divine power as a bonus action. You can grant yourself a +5 to charisma checks.
Yep. So we'll be doing that. That's going to be a +5. You said this is a persuasion?
Mhm.
So that's going to be a... There's a 2, so that's a 6.
I'll take you can threat to give this.
Well, I don't know. So it's +11.
Okay.
13.
Okay.
Roll the fucking 2.
It could be important, it could be 1.
I don't have any inspiration either. Damn.
Okay, is this where... Oh, never mind, sorry. Do I ever give him importance?
Hmm?
Oh, well then can I give Duder a 1 to save?
You look behind him, like behind Gallus, where he's being held. A couple things you notice. Big hairy dude, anything from the ankles up is gone. Oh, you see just 2 feet on the ground. There's a shadow on the wall, and it looks a little weird. You know, there's a round thing on the head, but it's connected. Maybe his horns aren't connected. Maybe the shadow just got distorted. And instead of 2 wings, there are 4. Maybe that's part of the distortion, but Baylor is not sitting. He's not there.
Huh.
But, so, sadly, no point. You don't have the answer to do it.
Take my head.
So, with that, I'm going to say,
I mean, if you want to give me advantage, I'm not going to say no.
well, I'm not even thinking that. I'm thinking that, this guy's board just got fucking rocked. So he's probably in a very susceptible space at the moment. And he is going to kind of just fall on his knees and say, why did I kill her? Why, if it doesn't mean anything, did any of it, did all of it? And he just looks at you.
He'll put his hand on the side of his face. That wasn't you. And he'll cast protection from good and evil.
Okay.
I need you to turn from it.
Okay. Normally, protection, good and evil would not actually cause something to leave, but this motherfucker wants to. So it is going to take this opportunity, and you actually see the coin kind of materialize to his left, and you see the shadows start to just flee and then just get sucked right back into the coin. The next thing you see is Gallus start to age fairly bad. He's 1,000 years old.
He drank from the wrong cup.
And you start to see him age, and he says, "I'm sorry, can you fix it?"
Yeah.
And you see
Just rest.
start to kind of just get all wrinkly and just move by really quick, and it's over.
I'm just going to look down at the coin. Excuse me. What? What? Winged one?
Nothing.
Huh. Shit. Sword's like glowing radiant energy.
And your boon describes how Fedioclus was. The Sword of Faith's name is Fedioclus.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Do I need to read that real quick?
You can. While you do that,
Okay.
So, immune to possession, I guess immune to charmed if I'm adding it in here. Because there's not possessions.
you'll probably just have to write it, but anytime something would try to possess you, it's just you'll be good. Alright. Your turn. You feel power bubbling up inside of you. What do you do?
So there's this time still.
Nope. This time is resumed. You have time to prepare what you wanted to do before it resumes, because, like I said, this is kind of all happening at the same time. So nothing else bad has to happen unless you want it to happen.
Okay. Well, I don't.
You can pretty much affect anything within your line of sight. And do whatever you want. If you want to give souls to all of your little chest friends, if you want to
What?
blow up all the bad guys, if you want to blow up the good guys, I don't really care. This is you got up to you.
Carte blanche.
Can I do more than one thing?
Within reason. Like, I mean,
Can I give them also?
you got one. Let me put it like this. You got one action. It's not going to be compounded. So, like, in this instance, manipulate reality how you want. In a way.
So.
Yes, you can give them souls. You destroy all the bad guys within your immediate line of sight.
Both? I can do both?
Mhm.
Oh, I want to do that.
Okay. How does that look? What is that?
So the bad guys, like, it's almost like it's coming from the ground beneath them. In all the colors of both of the suits. Like, vines and flowers and grass will start to grow up them in the blue, red, and orange. And, like, start to pull out all of their color until they're just black and white. And then almost like pull them into nothing. And then I don't think there's really much indication that anything has happened to the other chess pieces. Because nothing really happened to me. So I think they all get a little bit of the other color somewhere. Okay. If they're white, they get a little bit of the black and red. Something. But other than that, there's no real change.
Okay. Anything for any of the wounded?
Yeah, if I can heal them.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I'd like to do that.
Okay. Anything else?
Can I wound anyone?
What do you mean?
Like, I'd like to, now that this has sort of better, where I don't really need Sinclair anymore.
Mm-hmm.
If I can, like, find my friends to go.
Oh, fine. I'll say that you almost get like a ping that's brief. You get general directions of where they're all at scattered around you. And you get a feeling of, like, it's okay.
Okay, then I'll start, like, helping people into the house. For them, there's other stuff happening back there. So I'll start, like, helping people into the house and helping them, like, whatever they're gonna do to defend themselves. Like, gather weapons, barricade the doors, whatever. And then I'll start continuing to do that, like, helping other people, making my way toward, I guess, the church, because that's where most of it.
Yeah, sounds like a plan. Your turn, Russell.
Hello.
Oh.
Okay, so the environment of Russell's soul currently looks like a burning yard car. Because Russell's basically, he's just back in yard car.
Yeah.
And it's Lamessa immediately just, I'm fucked. And
Yeah.
she's on the run.
She's now completing this sentence. Well, I'm going to ruin, and she sees you won. She's trying to flee.
Russell takes the soda off. And then into a shadow.
Mhm.
And he lets her think she's getting away.
Pulls that again.
Michael Myers it.
And all he's hearing is Castiel's voice
Ooh, okay.
from different directions
Mhm.
as he's just bouncing from one side to the other. And then he's over her. And then he passes across the fire, flying over her head. And then he just appears in front of her and lets her bump into him
Okay.
straight through the bottom of her chin. Just the moment she recognizes he's right there.
Gotcha. And with that, you come to, and two things are laying beside you: your ring and the coin.
He takes out. He rips a little bit of his cloak, or not his cloak, because I won't rip because it's magic. Takes a little piece of cloth, wraps the coin up real tight, pockets that, and then pockets the ring. It's not quick.
Okay.
And then he, everything's still burning, dragon's still up in the fucking sky.
Yo,
And then at that point, he is very, very quickly back towards the reprieve, trying to remain silent, unseen.
Sounds like a plan. Through me.
I haven't done one of my AS. I haven't done my ASI, but
Yeah.
that can wait for later.
It can. So basically, what's going to happen here? I should have told you before I left, but I forgot. We're going to fight Fix. You're going to win, and you're not going to be able to decide how the fight ends. I'm going to do that. But tell me how you get to that end. And you actually see him. He was kind of approaching you slowly, and he was putting his hand on his chest for his turn. And you see the wound from the bolt disappear, and he stops when he realizes how cold it is in here. And he sees that you've changed position, and then he raises his rapier and his shield to be on the on guard position. Like he realizes something's changed.
I basically say you force someone's hand. Summon my armor.
Okay.
Get in close, pull my echo behind him, and proceed to beat down.
Okay. You go back and forth, sword fighting, the shadow tricking him getting stuck between you and it, unable to do anything. At one point, he goes to block, and you take his arm off, his hand. And he goes to the ground. He starts to scream. Do you say anything to him?
I'm sorry, I didn't want this. I just wanted to help my brothers and help my mother.
You're just like him. You're just like her. They chased my father out of that place. They took his hand too. And with that, lightning strikes and he's gone.
Which as quick as I can.
So, you're concentrating, you decide when to end this.
She'll
You
hit the arrow to make sure it's gonna hit the dude when she ends it.
Gun, it's going to be a critical hit right where you want to hit.
She'll I'm gonna say it in his eye.
Okay.
Oh no, his throat, so he can't talk. Because he's wondering, he has to speak. So she'll take a deep breath and then she'll step to the side and then let it stop. Sorry, like remove the time stop.
Okay. You also, don't forget, you have the person that shot the arrow, actually. They're within 1,000 feet. How do you want to try to interact with that person anyway?
She'll turn and face them. She wants to make sure that they see it. so she will she wants the time stop as she looks the distance to where the person should be. The arrow seeming to swerve as the spell stops and then hitting his ally in the throat.
So you're not even looking at Namshio, just staring this dude in the eye. You hear him fall over, and the person's like, like nope, and he starts to run the opposite. There's a little, since you weren't the one that initiated it, the second part doesn't come into effect for you, so you don't have to worry about that. What do you do now?
She'll crouch down to name shield. She tries to count just in her head how many there were. There was his friend, but he was with us. Gallus, the arrow guy.
There's 2 left. No, you won't there. It's fine.
Yeah. I guess there's. She's gonna hold up her fingers. 2, 3 more. It's not gonna ease your suffering, but thank you for doing that.
I was going to say that would be the perfect time for one more.
And after you hold his 2 fingers up, pretty bold of you to try. It's Modius wouldn't have liked. You would have your way. And
he just like
she'll
she'll
give you his loot as a final.
as his body, and he ceases to function. The last thing he feels is you looting him as he dies, and you loot him. We'll say rubies.
She's been in hell for 7 days. She's got to overeat her shit.
We'll say rubies. No, actually, nothing of value.
Okay.
Roll me an insight.
So
This was kind of what you're gathering now, kind of in hindsight, is if you had attuned to that and Gallus showed up, what would you have done?
suck Gallus into the thing.
So he sent someone else, sacrificial lamb, so to speak. So you would waste it so he could come out.
That's fair.
So,
But he also didn't know that I hadn't used it.
yeah.
So-
I mean, he can only watch one thing at a time. He's got several of you guys.
Where would have actually come to?
You were inside a house. We'll say roughly like right there.
So he's like right next to St. Clair's being assaulted.
Mm-hmm. And down there is the Lost Boys fight, which is starting to turn around.
But like cutting through to the reprieve, would he see Arlen doing their thing?
Well, no, that all happened simultaneously, because time had stopped and Castiel had his conversations and everybody resumed. Y'all's battles all resolved almost at the same time. So, but if you go that way towards the reprieve, you will see Arlen helping people.
Oh,
And I'm sure you'll probably, well, I don't know if you'll actually see him or not, but
it's going to be a lot harder to see Russell.
But
But no, he would see Arlen helping people, and then he would reroute and just kind of step out of shadow and start assisting Arlen, getting people inside. And it
Arlen's
would be worth the stick.
black and white.
Neat. Wait, so you look like the other pieces?
Both.
Oh, so it's
like a fusion.
your calico?
Yeah, and the break in their skies.
Got an upgrade.
I can see you. You look good. You feel better?
Yes!
Knew you could do it.
Beor.
I'm gonna hit him.
Not anymore.
Face down on the ground in a, well, not like face down, but you were laying stomach on the ground in a very small crater. You have been here before. This is where you started 2 years ago.
Great, I was naked then. Am
Yeah.
I naked now?
You would, but ass naked last then. And you kind of look up and you see a wizard kind of floating just about a foot off the ground on a flying carpet, looking down at you.
my eye fixed?
No, but I can help with that.
It's freaking Volo.
All right.
Do you recognize who I am? Name's Rashid.
Oh. Do I have my memories?
Oh,
If,
yeah.
if not, then no.
Oh yeah, you remember everything from me, baby.
Yep.
First time you fell, I was wondering what a butt naked tiefling was doing flying to the sky, but
Is this
This is
not
a-
how it will get here?
now
This is how tieflings are made.
this is, I'm not going to give you the talk, I'm afraid, but
I've read it before.
I've realized that I have made a mistake, and I've been a tad bit arrogant, and I cannot watch everything at the same time, and I need some help.
Okay.
Luckily, or maybe fate, the unpleasant portion of this procedure is already taken care of.
Don't like any of that. But hey, if you can get my eye back, great.
It's not going to be your eye, and he takes out, and you actually notice he has a similar eye
Right.
in his other one.
Yeah, it's like Yu-Gi-Oh's Egyptian eye, so I'll be able to see everything.
Do you want to describe kind of what that eye looks like?
Oh. Well, no, I was being facetious here.
No, I'm letting you pick what.
Understood. So this would be similar to. This eye is actually going to be almost like what would be an inlet into. This is my favorite eye of all time. It looks to be the inlet into like a galaxy, like if you were looking out into space, and that's what it is. There's no pupil, there's nothing there, but it's one of those things where that allows me to. That would allow the eye to just be able to be kind of all-seeing and whatnot, and kind of pierce through reality. That kind of makes sense.
Yes.
But it just looks like kind of swirling stars. And if anybody looks into it, there's nothing there, but they know something's happening. If that makes sense, right? So that, but of course, it would be in a sphere, right? Like an eye would be. It is.
Almost like one of the Marvels from Men in Black.
Right.
Yeah.
It looks close to that.
Do you know what this is?
He just points up to his eye.
This is one of the eyes from the arcade.
Okay.
It's not as powerful as if it is there being powered by the gate itself, but
That makes sense.
it can help you discern things that are pretending to be there. It can help you in battle.
Okay.
Use it well, and use it to fight the thing that I think you and I both know. I have to get back to the gate. Can I trust you? And he looks back to the city. Take care of that.
Yep. It's the only reason why I got brought back here.
He drops it in your hand. Tune to it. And then it will find its way to where it needs to be.
All right.
On part.
Oh yeah. It's delicious.
What do you do?
Me?
Mhm.
Oh, I thought you pointed past me. I'm sorry. Am I actually butt ass naked? That's totally
No.
fine. Man.
This time you actually have clothes, which is why you made the comment.
Oh,
of-
got it. Okay.
Last
So,
time I
do I
saw
have all my stuff?
Mhm.
Okay, cool. If that's the case, I'm going to flap up, hold this thing in my hand effectively, as long as I, just it's in one of my hands. Look around, see where I'm at.
You where you fell the last time. I'm pretty sure you said it was outside the city.
Mm-hmm.
Specifically, I don't think we ever talked
You're
about
good.
it.
Yeah,
But
that's fine. So if I'm out there, I know the last place I was, which was at the church. So I'm going to fly there as fast as I can.
one of the things you notice as you're going, it feels more natural to be into the air, and you see that you're moving at a much more rapid pace.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna be plummet, which I actually did the math already, and it's funny enough, it's only 27 miles an hour. But in the air,
In fantasy
instantaneously,
time.
pretty good. So, whew,
Right.
that's 80 feet per second 3 times around. So, and I'll fly back. That's not gonna take me an hour. I'm just gonna get there.
Mhm.
It does take me an hour.
No, that's fine. You get the tune, you get there.
That's
you know,
yeah. So, doing that, cool. Can I just shove it in there and then have it attune as I go?
Yeah, I'm not gonna steal it.
Okay. That's
I've made
Well,
y'all's life
pop in
difficult.
your mouth first with the food up.
well, that's the thing. I mean, he would 100% be like,
Just goes
like it's gonna come. It's gonna go where it needs to go eventually. So.
Just shoots through the roof of your mouth first, unless it's destroyed the inside of your
I'm
face.
like, you just hear screaming. Fly back to Oliver.
Okay.
Or where he was.
It's gonna take some time for you to get to Oliver. Father Fort Hill kind of gets up. All night.
You got a piece of cloth for that coin?
He looks down. He looks at Gauntlet. He looks at you. That year ago, when I met you, you entered the church, and you asked how to beat that demon, and I told you, usually they send a knight. Didn't know they actually did that time. And he bends down. He takes the coin, like he has like a cloth that he takes out. He wraps it up. Normally we would take this, but do you want it?
Hang on to it.
We have it too.
He's going to securely snug that sucker so it's not falling out of the cloth, and then tuck it in his sash.
Go.
So now I have what? Coin of the Fallen? Okey-doke. So
You have
that.
You have Endurio's coin of the
At least put there.
Did you read the bill? Share it to your notes.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And don't forget to roll your books.
Oh, that's right. I get more points. Do I still get my one? Like work
I
today.
will allow it because everybody else got a little extra power boost. So,
Yeah, I'll still need to. I need to fix my HP and finish leveling up, but I'll kind of look to Father Fort Hill and look to Sword of Faith and back to Father Fort Hill. Whoa.
yeah.
Yep.
And you actually notice too that the all the other people that served Gauntlet had actually at this point, like they're kind of like just on their knees. Some of them are crying. I mean, these people gave up their tongues to serve this guy who just gave up and saw that happen, and they're just all like, just give it up. And Point's just sitting there.
Well, I mean, Father Fort Hill's going to need some help rebuilding. It's a good spot to start.
Yeah, I think they've had a fun.
I mean, it's also a safe spot. And
No, he's saying it like he agrees with you. Like building a community is a much better, productive way to serve their life. Good point.
He always has been. Leave him alone. Okay, well, there's some other stuff going on that I probably need to find my friends and like stop that.
Glad to hear it.
Are you good here?
I am good here. I am sadly out of spells, but I know a thing or two about. We'll keep doing what we can until.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. See you in hopefully a couple hours. I don't know how long that's going to take. I can't fly, so I'm going to have to find Bayor.
Well, I have faith, Sir Kipkin. You'll be just fine.
He'll smirk and then he'll sprint off. Not realizing that Bayor's going to be coming. He's heading towards the reprieve because it's the meetup.
Anything y'all want to do in the meantime before you guys all naturally migrate?
Can the house that his sibling were in be one of the houses I helped? I know it's in the opposite
Mhm.
direction. Okay.
It's fine.
Just to make sure that when I see him, I can say.
Okay.
I do want to go. Wow.
Okay. You find your way out of the sewers. I'm sure by then you run into them that's been helping. They all come out and they start heading this way too. So your brothers, family, all of them, all together right there in the wide.
Be heading under a
You're
bridge.
alive.
You're alive.
You're alive.
Russell pulls the cloth out with the coin and
Excellent. Bayor and Oliver and Adrian.
They're fine.
No
I
one's
haven't- I haven't seen them, but I know who they were. Because they-
Should we
Yeah.
go find them, or should we go to the reprieve?
I would imagine they will go to the reprieve.
Okay.
Okay. So you had the reprieve, you had the reprieve, you had the reprieve.
I will head to the church. That's where I was originally headed.
Okay. You arrive at the church. You arrive at the church.
I would have made a quick stop at Decker's and got like a scarf of hers and put it on and headed out.
Okay.
And taking into memory how that smelled, because in prestidigitation can read that one. And then, yeah, head to the church. And who else is there?
Been a minute.
does Bear look different? I miss it does.
Only his eye. He'll actually just be like the Bryan Cranston form is gone forever. Basically, at this point, he will be in his what you would appear to be like a demonic form. One eye's messed up. Wings look a little bit weirder, but almost a little more aerodynamic, if that makes sense. And he just looked at you. His mouth does not move. And he says back with telepathy, it's been a long time.
I don't know why she would have looked at a risk stocks or watched something like this.
They do. A bear has a pocketbook.
Yeah. Where have you guys been? It's just been me trying to hold the fort down, and you see how well that's done. And I'm sure you have all had your struggles, so I'm not discounting that.
You've literally been to heaven, hell, and the material plane.
This is Middle Age.
John.
Thinking about it,
Where's everybody else? Have you seen them?
again in your mind, yeah, they're probably going to head to the only place that we all know to meet at the same time. And if you all have been through anything like I have, we want a bit of a reprieve.
It's clever. That's why we named it that.
He just takes off. And he flies much faster than before.
She's like, okay, well, just start walking back.
You could grab a horse.
In your mind, right as he gets out of range, you hear it sucks to suck.
Speed.
Hmm?
Might as well spit on her.
Oh no.
Yeah, she'll throw right back.
All right. Eventually, you all make it back to the reprieve. This thing's still flying around. Fighting is still happening. That light must have done something because the creatures seem weakened, and the fight's starting to turn around, with the exception of the fucking monstrosity in the end.
These are the rest of my brothers. That is he who walks before.
You said that's you're pointing at the dragon.
He's flying.
Did you say that's your brother?
No, these are my brothers.
Oh.
What's up?
That is
Huh?
he who walks before.
Yeah, it would be extinguished, so he just has that hilt hanging from himself.
That he didn't have.
Well, yeah.
Don't forget, observe it.
Cool.
So, while you guys were gone, I did.
Oliver's gonna run up and give you a hug.
She'll have it back.
Where have have you been?
Here.
Like at the reprieve?
No.
Oh,
All around.
we checked. We weren't here.
I know. I've been. They've been wanting to arrest me, and I'm trying to get people to safety. I try to track that thing that's flying in this necklace.
What?
Good call. Yeah.
Okay.
It doesn't seem to want to work right now, though.
May
What?
I see? I can just tell. Well, I can do it later. I have a new thing I can do where I can see the history of things.
I don't know if you would want to see the history of this.
If you're casting your spells, I'd wait.
Seems perfect.
Right now.
Well, yeah, that's gotta go.
Okay.
Does anyone want to hold out the divine sensor? Would that help anybody? I can hang on to it. I got this, and he just holds up a hilt.
They're supposed to be
Okay.
related. Oh.
I don't quite know how it works yet, but I'm working on it.
You know how.
Who does that do? That you do?
That's the cleric or paladin.
Cleric or paladin? Not I.
I mean, I can take it. It can be my.
I mean,
It will be better than the spear.
yeah, here.
Okay.
Now have the divine sensor. Oh, don't you get the max HP from that too?
Yes.
It can only be wielded by one of the swords.
Huh?
Russell says that, pointing at the hilt.
Oh yeah, this and it ignites. They overthrew it to. Oh. Whoa. Whoa.
It doesn't have to move as fast.
I started a trend.
Where did you get that?
You'll hear in your mind what trend is that. But, yeah, that's what you'll hear.
You're smarter than that.
Russ,
Yeah,
What did you
he
say?
threw it to me.
Where'd you get that?
This,
Yeah.
and it's saying telepathically. Figure who realized, yet again in your head, a figure who realized that pride was not going to be the downfall of the room.
So as that conversation
Very
is
good.
going on, just mentally between
tell
the
you
two,
what.
right?
he's speaking aloud, he's speaking back in his.
Correct.
So basically, all
All
correlate every conversation with Bayor, unless otherwise specified, I imagine,
Mhm.
is one side.
This side of the table, you'll never hear that voice again.
Well, and that's because as that's happening, Oliver is telling you what happened to him.
Right.
So we went to the church and we saw Gallus, and he pretty much goes through the whole thing. Like, this dude pulled his eye out, and then time froze. He threw me a sword. It actually turned into this. Not knowing that he's actually explaining to you in more detail what actually happened to him. So if you can pay attention to both of those happening simultaneously,
Time froze forever.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
Wait, are you okay?
Yes. And he pulls out Lemessa's coin wrapped in cloth. I think you should hang on to this. And then wraps it up.
Hey, I'll go with the other one.
Would you like a box? to
Lamessa.
hold them in?
You won't be there.
Lamessa?
No, that's fine. I'll explain.
Do we have a nice box?
Or you
Yes,
can-
I have my alms box.
Oh, yeah, that'll work. I get
Maybe scratch out the alms.
You can put it like right next to you. There.
Ariel and
As the excitement starts to kind of die down a little bit, everybody that's heard Bayor speak to them in their head, that voice sounds familiar. You just had a conversation with someone that sounds almost exactly like you.
Okay.
Well, yeah, that's what
Should we be worried?
In your mind, worried about what? I think we should always be worried because it keeps us on our toes.
wait, what are we wearing?
Did he say no?
Yeah, you're the only one that doesn't recognize the voice.
Yeah.
We can't even tell you're looking at him, so it's just one of those things where it's just like.
Right now, the thing in the sky.
I have a feeling that the conversations between us forever is going to basically be always happening, and it's going to be one of the things we do. It's just constant information go back and forth.
Russell will walk up in front of Baylor and then float up to eye level
They're going
and
to
give him a hug around the neck. And then he's going to say, "Look!" And he's just going to fly around.
they're going to kind of float up like,
Isn't
isn't it wonderful?
He's not flapping, it's like,
I'll let you decide.
I don't want him to have to flap because then that's annoying.
Yeah.
It's one of those things like, he stops flapping, he's like, all right.
You'd be like Tulin from Kingdom of the Kingdom, where you use your feet. You little mermaid. Leave it to me.
Additionally, all of my siblings have souls now, so we may see them around.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, that's cool.
Did you distinctly remember what happened when
Yep.
Harlan goes out to the war the first time? You're like, that's all.
I will endeavor to call you here.
This is going to be. Then of course this is Bear's
We can
like.
take more drugs. Give them work. You know. So they can
Okay.
start their own lives. They are their own people.
So is the army.
Fine, but they can do this.
I may or may not have fallen into, I guess, service would be the word, with the actual devil. I'm not possessed, but since we're just laying all our cards out for people,
You know, he's looking at you like one of your brothers stuff with the
but it's
lights.
totally fine.
The one that doesn't speak.
Evidently, him and the person that stopped time for us are on the same page. So
How do you know
Russell
that?
doesn't know you. Oh, I know. Have you said
the
words for this
person,
point?
the person who stopped
They
time
just shared that.
told me.
Wasn't even impressed that Russell could find it.
And
No.
he's in my life,
Anyway,
so
I wanted to
I'm
say-
impressed all we need to do it.
Oh, so you talked to the person that stopped the time? Oh, so he actually came to you direct. That's pretty.
There's been so much to say.
Yeah.
I couldn't remember to pronounce his name. What?
That's good.
Yes.
That does sound familiar, yes.
That's it.
Okay.
He is the reason I sold. That's doing it. I'm glad you can fly.
So that's he's a good guy.
That's him.
Turns out he does this.
And he steps into a shadow, and when he's behind you in a different shadow.
We're having a good day.
Bear clocks that. Clocks it.
Baylor had seen this.
No, this is one where like Russell's like, they didn't even know everything I had to do. He's like, I can't stop.
I can bring you back more now. If you die.
Well, that's good.
Let's not make gold.
Oh yeah, not ideal to try to expend it.
Just one of those things where he wants to show up everything, but some of the other stuff is not applicable. So he's just
So what are we gonna do about the terrorizing dragon?
kill it.
Has anyone seen it land?
No, I had to jump off the roof and find a jump scroll, and so it's not landed.
Couldn't find anything else.
Well, the fly scroll we did.
You try to jump on it?
I did. Close.
How'd that go for you?
Pretty far fall.
Of course, Bear is saying this in his mind, so he's just kind of looking at you.
She'll like think back. I don't know if you can see her thoughts, but
He didn't want to.
That's fair. But she'll describe like landing on it, using the jump roll, landing on it, trying to suck its essence into the pendant, and then her off, and then her ending up in the heaven. But would have been nice to have somebody that could one of them around here, but
Well, now we have so.
We were all stuck in hell. With your boss.
Yeah.
Do you want to be in service?
I'm a escort turned thief into proficient murderer. It seems the next step in my career. Now that I think about it.
So, but do you want help out of it? Is what I'm asking.
I'll be interested to see where it goes.
In return for.
Potentially living long enough to see my family again.
That sounds perfect.
I think so too. But it means I won't get wrinkly.
No,
And then it'll like click in her head for a second. She's like, swear to Christ. If she gets to the spot where she can see her family again, and then immediately she'll So
Now you're trying to learn.
yeah, she's like, godless.
Collins or the Asmodee's like, you chose bowling.
She's like, ah.
You do remember him actually saying you'll start aging again in the hell.
Well, hopefully it's not all at once. It's
That's a good point.
yeah.
I'll think about it.
Yeah. She's like, well, I guess I have to. I guess I'll just prove my worth and I'll change the deal. Fine. Got 1,000 years.
well, let me.
Hello?
Can I come in?
Feels like a weird.
Do I recognize the voice?
It's Sarah.
Yeah.
Are you going to arrest anyone?
He opens the door at the yeah, and he literally has his hat in hand. About that. Hood from Rashid. That y'all are not the enemy.
It's nice of you to figure out. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm not going to say.
What we wanted.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were wanted. Yeah. me running around in the yards. he like wasn't tracking that. Like we were straight out to the guards.
The guard, if a guard saw you, it's like the Batman meme. He just opens the door and he sees you and just shuts the door. So no.
My David Collins said.
But he goes, yeah. So we have a plan, and we would like your help with it to kill that thing. We have two plans actually.
Here. Or
The wizard would like to speak to you. Council.
Is one of the plans not centrally wizard did?
Do you outrank them?
What?
I don't know what that.
Do you-
Works.
I don't know.
We are sorry, but we're not that sorry.
They're commissioned officers, he's a warrant officer. They actually just kind of fall on different rank structures. So they can't really
Like,
give each other
is your
orders.
sword still ignited, or
That's not
Probably.
what it suit me.
He's probably still
But it's still
Yeah.
Oh, son of a
he looks at that and he's like, "What is? Where'd you get the glow stick?" You guys,
Well, we don't have to worry about Gallus anymore.
how did that happen? Did y'all have him down there? I thought we heard that he got out.
He did.
Oh, he did.
No, I got his. Well, I guess technically Gallus is, but he's really upset about what he did.
You should probably turn those coins over to the church.
Well, they're probably safer with me, to be honest.
Sam was like, all right.
Question us again, motherfucker.
No, he's like, can you call the wizards there again?
This is the sword of faith.
He stops. He goes, no, really, what is it? Sword of Faith was destroyed.
Well, that's kind of the thing. You can't really destroy faith.
He looks at it again. Should I say the bottom?
Just sort
How-
of like,
There's a,
Made in China.
there is a symbol for those that know celestial speaking that says faith.
I do now.
That's well, huh. Well, this actually has a much better chance to work now than I thought.
That's kind of the hope. We're all we've all had a moment.
Without sounding too smart, we're all in the middle of having a lot of moments right now. The entire town is having a moment.
Well, we all had a moment where time stopped. Did you have one?
You know what?
What's the plan?
Yes. This is too much. You coming?
Council?
Down.
Russell disappears. And you just hear, I'll meet you there.
Well, or at least all of them.
Y'all make it to the council. The entire council is there except for Guru.
Someone's missing.
I tried to bring it.
Did he catch you? Did you kill him?
Well, if you do see him, and this is, you see an older gentleman. He's sitting in the middle of the wizards. If you do see him, I would appreciate it if you did kill him.
For what?
Apparently,
He's a bitch.
he's the one that betrayed us.
Oliver is going to turn very slowly.
Look on John.
And he's going to put a hand on Rumi's hand.
You bitches thought it was done.
And in a very sincere tone. No, it's not, man.
Are you?
Russell's you can do an inside. Oliver going. But he really is.
He-
Yeah, it's creepy. He's a necromancer.
He was,
You still want to insult him. I thought he liked this.
anyway, we all pressed for time, flying death machine and all that. Long story short, for him, he was working with trying to learn the ability to create a soul. He was working with Sinclair.
Where is he?
Gregory?
No.
Sinclair?
Yeah.
I'm assuming you left him at the house.
Yeah, is the big one? Is the uncle one here?
Oh yeah, Uncle One's there.
Okay, I need to talk to you, please.
What did he do?
I'll tell you later.
Okay. Another mess to clean up. Probably not the surgeon. Shit. He's the no, but yeah,
Yeah.
He's like, shit. Alright, so here's the plan. We got two ways to do this. Plan one is we're going to use the rest of our power. I've been saving mine in reserve for the aftermath. But the rest of the council's going to go out there and they are going to try to cast Earthbind on the dragon into the ground. When it hits the ground, you have 1 minute to take it out.
Might should be enough time.
Second plan is we will grant you a variety of spells such as fly and other types of ways to make you stronger, and you can meet it in the sky. A little risky. If you guys lose consciousness, it's a long way down, but
But where are you guys planning on bringing it down?
we're going to try to bring it down wherever you need it to be brought down.
Preferably not inside the city. Or
Well, I mean, we can't.
near civilians.
There's nothing I can do about that.
The wide.
And we might be able to catch it, but it's going for maximum damage. It rarely flies over the wide. Every so often it does, just to get to the next part. But
Well, much of the town is destroyed. Could we evacuate and then pull it down on any designated section?
if we evacuate, it may target the citizens running. Honestly, I hate to say it, but the quicker we get to it, bring it down, the less it's going to die, regardless.
Yeah, I mean, if we want to minimize loss as a whole, I'd say we go up and meet it. It's more risky for us, but
Concerned. I'm more so concerned if it starts getting away from us. I think we're better off mobilizing on the ground.
Yeah, I've been
And-
flying with it once. It wasn't great.
And if something happens to us, if it gets away, we can at least do something. If we fall here.
can you have as many of the wizards and soldiers ready to help the injured when this thing comes crashing down?
To the best of our ability. I mean, a lot of us, this has been a fight the past 6 to 8 hours. Most of us are tapped, but, we know first aid.
Okay.
We know medicine. We'll do what we gotta do.
I guess we're gonna go pull a dragon out of the sky. A scary, shadowy dragon.
He who walks with
You see Ling Shui, he basically just snaps. Excuse me? What did you call it?
you were
That thing? Okay.
be nice if he kept him a bit more active.
Feelings being true. How about this then? We bring it down. I will catch up with you. If that is not what they look like, I don't know why it's a dragon. Do you have any intel on that?
It's wrapped in that shit. I don't know. It's what Castiel said about it. I don't say that's what Castiel said. I'm saying that.
Oh, you're telling me the DM?
Yeah.
He said it's wearing shadow, the form of the shadow dragon rifle.
It's wearing the dragon like armor.
After you defeat the dragon, then I will join you to fight it.
So what that comes after that? Like that's the big threat, right?
It's wearing it like armor. That's once you destroy the armor, there's something else underneath.
Oh. Okay.
Any particular place you want to do this fight?
Fair.
Any time, any place.
What's been its general pattern?
I mean, it's
What's
not.
the already most decimated part of the city?
This is where you started.
I guess it wouldn't be there as much.
It's now moving more along this area. Every so often, it comes back through here. These buildings have been hit. You actually see it now. This part looks like several beams just went through it. This is where Mav's domain was.
Is it still actively flying over like the central hub of the government?
No, it's done its thing, and you actually now, like, the wizards there are doing a very good job that when it gets close, they're launching spells to keep it away.
But it's still trying to get close to there.
Every once in a while, it tempts it.
I'll pull it down up there. Yeah, it would have the fewest of the undefendable civilians.
I mean, we can, but that's honestly what we've been trying to do. But once it feels the magic trying to seek in, it leaves.
Wasn't it going to do that no matter where we try to?
Not if we surround it and we all cast our spells at once. instead of some rookies on the wall taking pop shots at it, we'll have 6 circle 7 to 9 wizards trying to drop it.
I was thinking if you allowed it to not get peppered by your little lower circle.
I mean, we can
slingers.
attempt it. It's just I don't know when the next time it's going to come through, and the longer we wait.
Well, where does it look like it's going now? Because I mean, if
It does spend most of its time just kind of going around here. Every once in a while, like they're basically telling you. Once
we can
now
try to
with
bring it down
attempting.
around the reprieve.
What if we brought it down a couple of blocks from the creek?
Well,
I've had one home blow up already this year.
So other people should.
no, wait.
Most people haven't had it happen once yet.
Everybody gets
Really?
It's my home.
Yeah, it's our home. We'll rebuild it.
It's my home.
Well, I won't bring it down on it, but in our neighborhood, maybe.
It's my neighborhood.
But it's also your city.
Does that have some sort of extra importance, or is it not?
Yes, it's mine.
And the importance is emotional only, or is there some physical?
It's possessive. It's mine. It is within my domain.
I don't. I'm okay with it. Like not bringing it down.
Yes.
So let's pick a spot that looks somewhat not crowded and yank the sucker out of the sky.
So if you were circling around here, Russell would go this intersection on the map.
And you got a couple of sparsely to the north, too. Or you could go farther down south. Now, Russell's voting there. Any other votes?
Well, I mean, if you're pointing here, we can get it in there where it's just surrounded by buildings. So
I mean, it's a flying dragon that's going to randomly, finally fail the saving throw and resistance to fall. So it's not going to be an exact thing, but,
It'll come down somewhere.
Right? Honestly, doesn't matter too much where. But that, I think, is where we are going to end tonight's session. You all decided to go with Plan A, earthbind it to the ground, and then try to meet it. So they're going to ask for you to go there first, set up, and then they're going to take the sky and try to take it down.